Who could I trust? Shit, I don't know. Bitches be flaking, these niggas hoes. Niggas was talking what they was gonna do to a nigga when I saw them niggas froze. Boy, I had dreams of a Chevy, but now I see me in the roads. Folks to knock, I'm the fucking greatest. Bitch, I made it, that's all my haters. Who could I trust? Shit, I don't know. Bitches be flaking, these niggas hoes. Niggas was talking what they was gonna do to a nigga when I saw them niggas froze. Boy, I had dreams of a Chevy, but now I see me in the roads. Folks to knock, I'm the fucking greatest. Bitch, I made it, that's all my haters. I counted on you and you flaked on me. I told you I love you, you hated on me. I was just grinding into the money, laughing at niggas, you niggas funny. But play no games with me, know I bang, nigga. Yeah, I changed, but the same nigga, and I'm still rocking with my A1s. All black, fifth Akon. Tank top, yeah, I bear arms. Grizzly with it, I'm in bare form. Born and raised in the Cub City. Self-made like Frank Nitty, untouchable. Now that's Al Capone, I gotta keep it on me, that's my ride along. Flow colder than the Ice Cube. I'm a young nigga with an attitude. Bad bitch, hair silky smooth. Remy weed, she like it pulled too. And I chuck the deuces when I pull through. Chain hanging off the neck like a noose. Dropping bombs on them, nigga, this a new. You a dick riding, I don't follow suits. I got different ties. Never fold like a bow tie, huh? I'm talking 4 ties, how I ride. I don't spare guys. Damn, they thought it was a mannequin challenge. These niggas froze when they saw I. Rolls Royce, I want it all gold on 24s and call that bitch Kobe. Rolex watch with no diamonds in it, that's perfect time and I'm shining. Who could I trust? Shit, I don't know. Bitches be flaking, these niggas hoes. Niggas was talking what they was gonna do to a nigga when I saw them niggas froze. Boy, I had dreams of a Chevy, but now I see me in the roads. Folks to knock, I'm the fucking greatest. Bitch, I made it, that's all my haters. Who could I trust? Shit, I don't know. Bitches be flaking, these niggas hoes.
Hey, ha, ha, ha. Welcome to the late show. What's up? What's happening to everybody out there? So I did a show with Drop earlier. It was phenomenal, man. Shout out to Drop, came through. And it was good building with him. Haven't built with him in a long while. Let's see who we got over here in the chat. Everyone, you're more than welcome to come join the panel. Who we got? Shout out to Raul. You know Raul in the building. Raul, I seen you, man. I see you. Who else we got right here? Fools and Tools. I see you. Shout out to everybody tuning in. What's the word? What is the word? How's everybody doing this Saturday evening, Saturday night? And this is another edition of the Late Show. And I'm your host, Knowledge Uprising. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. So how's everyone doing this evening? Man, let's talk about that heavyweight unification match. Go ahead and jump in, Raul, man. I know you ready, bro. I got the live ready for you. Jump in. Sir Drop, where you at? Sir Drop's supposed to be coming and joining us tonight too. So let's look out for that. But so let's talk about that fight. So Alexander Usyk won against Tyson Fury. I ain't gonna stunt. I wanted Alexander Usyk to win because everybody wanted to make it seem like the odds was against him because he was going against this big ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I had a feeling the tables was gonna turn. The tables was gonna be a little different, right? I mean, because I was thinking about when Mike Tyson was going against people bigger than him, right? Mike Tyson stayed up on their ass. And see, if you think about it, when somebody's small going against somebody's big, a tall, big person rather go against somebody that's their height or taller or bigger. You get what I'm saying? They're not used to fighting a shorter person, you know? I mean, we've seen the same thing happen with Anthony Joshua, and then we've seen the same thing with Anthony Joshua twice, rather. And then we've seen the same thing happen with Fury. First 2 rounds, Usyk was tearing his head up, right? So, Fury had time to recover. About 4 rounds, then one more round, and then next thing you know, it started to even out again. And ninth round, what you should do? Go for that motherfucking head, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good ass fight, man. It was good. But damn, that pay per view was long as hell. Like they had the prelims, and then they actually had the actual fight card, and then that was crazy within itself because that shit lasted from like 12 to like 6 o'clock. That was an event. Roll in the building, roll. What's up, brother? Come on up to the panel. Anybody want to join in? The link is right there in the pinned at the top. Fools and tools, you came through early. But yeah, man, that fight right there, was something serious, man. I'm telling you. See, I was I've been anticipating that fight for a long while. So I was kind of hyped up watching the fight, you know. And I had my ways of watching it. But when I tell you, let me make sure this right first. Just right that yeah, that's correct. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's good. But when I tell you, man, I was super hyped for that fight, man, I was. And again, I want to shout out to Sir Drop for coming through earlier, It was good building with Sir Drop because I haven't built with bro in a long time. And, he actually came through because I just wanted to how can I say this? I wanted to see how daytime and the daytime algorithm and people on YouTube, the audience, or it's like watching me in the mornings, mid afternoon, early afternoon type things like that, I wanted to see how that was going to go, because I was very curious about that. So, I did like this little test screen where I just ride it out, see who's coming in and out, basically just chilling and seeing how my audience move in the daytime, because I haven't did a lot of shows in the daytime in a long while, I haven't did it in a long while, so I really was curious to see how that was gonna go. Yeah, drop me on point. You already know, man. But see, that's what anybody, man. You gotta watch the the channels you go to, and Drop gonna speak his mind. Drop gonna speak his mind, you know. And I wouldn't call it trolling or doing none of that, I call it speaking his mind, getting that shit off his chest, man. Because other motherfuckers gonna do it on their show. So why not Drop do it, They gonna do it anyway. And then you experienced it. You remember Roll, your early days, man, doing shows and shit. And then people take information. And damn, I didn't know the hate for HOTC was that real. The hate for HOTC is that real. That shit wow. They really hating the gang out here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you are subscribed, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that like button. And share the show, share the stream, share it with other people so we can get some more folks in here. But yeah, Drop was on point, man. You going over to Bro Sanchez and most of these other panels and shows, man. It's not going to be a fair fight. And people take your information, laugh at you, act like you're silly, That be that bullshit, Shout out to him, Raul. What's up, man?
Salute, bro. Much love and respect. And shout out to everybody in the chat. What's
You
going on with
already
you?
know, man. Hey, man, I can't call it, brother. How you feeling this evening, man?
Hey, man, living, being alive, appreciating, the fact that I'm alive.
Okay, already.
Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate you coming up to the show tonight.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Definitely come up, when I get a chance to. I missed the last one, I was at work and shit like that, but I definitely caught it on the replay.
Oh, okay. So you be like me, man. Sometimes you have to work and things be going on, you know. And I said, man, you know, I'm trying to stay consistent with the shows, but you know how that goes. You got work and other things, so stuff like that happens. But yeah, man, shit. I ain't mad at Drop for speaking his mind. Sometimes you gotta speak your mind. Because people take your kindness for weakness, and people do that sneak this and shit.
Nah, Job always been that guy. He's always
Yeah,
been that guy that, that's gonna speak his mind, regardless,
yeah.
whether people like it or not, and he's going to reinforce it too, So shout
And
out to
shout out
Joe.
to Capricorn. He came up earlier for a bit too, man. On my little live show I did. Shout out to him.
Where
Yo, so what was your last show talking about, bro? I caught a little bit of it. If you can remember.
I don't remember what the last show was about. I don't quote. I might let me see. Let me just look at the thumbnail and it's gonna give me an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I seen you was over there. You was doing your thing, man. I came through, but I believe I was working that day. So I caught a little bit of it. I was in and out. It
Oh,
be like that sometimes.
it was about the afterlife.
Yeah, the afterlife, the afterlife.
Yeah, it was about the afterlife, what I are we, after life, or we before life, you know what I'm saying, or is life before us, or is it after us, type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I got you. What fools and tools say? We fly above the bullshit. You already know, man. And people know they be bullshitting too. It be like that though, and then people take the stuff you say and twist it up and try to make it like, oh, I was the first one with this information. Like Drop said, man, you got people with bigger channels, bigger followings. They automatically gonna think, well, this person said it first. So that's how that shit go. That's why in these small communities like we got and stuff like this, even though it's small, it's big. Like we all fuck with each other heavy. So it be like that.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to the people that do the that due diligence, to get to the bottom of it, if they really care, about who coming out with it first, it's on the record. You know what I'm saying? Because every video is being
And like you said,
recorded.
a lot of folks ain't seen the older videos, so they don't know, or they haven't caught wind of a channel before. And they're like, well, all you gotta do is go to this channel and look. Go
Yeah,
look.
that's why I do, I orchestrated my life the way I do, where I'll travel back in the past, I'll go and get some videos, you know and basically and commented on these videos, elaborate on these videos, how we've 9 years ago we was already, on that type of on that level of uh comprehension. you know we was talking like that, from 2000, 15, 2016. We
Yeah,
was already talking like that. So it's not like we just jumping on the so-called new awakening or awakening. We kind of created that. You know what I'm saying? Like before us, for real, ain't nobody was on the YouTube street. You couldn't find a channel, talking about, being wet, being woke, you know.
Just how diverse the dialogues we had going from this conversation to that conversation, and people wasn't doing that. Usually, when people talked about something, they stuck to one thing, or they try not to derive from it. They'll go right back to that one thing. And that was the thing about us. We're so diverse. We got different people from different religions, different beliefs, and we all came together and we was building on things. We was making sense of everything. That
Yeah,
that that was a perfect orchestra. Like a lot of people don't get that. It wasn't about flat
yeah.
Earth, globe Earth, or this or that. It was more than that. It wasn't about being a vegan or it was different.
All of that stem from, from our, from the true consciousness. For real,
Yeah,
all that flat earth, that globe earth, the 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 urge to question everything, and dive deep into everything, stems from that. This is the HOTC for real is the root of all of it all.
mhm,
Everything came from that. People
yeah.
choose to specialize, in certain things, that come from
There
the
you go. I love that
HOTC.
you specialize in certain things. You're so true with that.
Yeah, but we laid the foundation for it all. For people to come in, and pick out, what they want to, be specialized in. But at the end of the day, we walk we really dive deep on all walks of life. We wasn't really, you know, uh settling on one, type of thing. We really dive deep, not like we just talk about it, but we dive deep in all walks of life, on all topic, all subjects, and
Yahweh,
everything.
Yahweh in the building. Peace. Peace,
Yeah,
Yahweh.
shout out to the brother Yahweh, my
Go
good
ahead
brother.
and come on to the show if you want to, man. It's no big. Anybody want to come on to the show? Just hit the link that's pinned at the top of the messages, and you're more than welcome to come in. Like I say, it's an open forum, an open dialogue. You can come up here, talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. You know, yeah, man. That HOTC, man. Like people don't know, bro. Like we we started a lot of things. We started a lot of things. We didn't want to really start these small channel panels, like to be honest. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? Because if you think about it, we used to go on these big shows, and they used to leave these back chats open for a lot of people just to hang out and talk. Google Hangouts used to be the shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, fuck Discord and all that other stuff. Google Hangouts used to be the shit. And then we found a way to go live through Google Hangouts. Oh, you couldn't tell us nothing.
That was a rap. It was a rap from there.
It was a
Boy,
wrap. It was a wrap.
hell yeah.
Oh, we didn't have to wait for no Sanchez to go live. I mean, because if you think about it, when we did things like that, we had to stick to one topic, and we already know the people we was going against. If we were to come up there, we was gonna get stuck in flat Earth conversations and not really nothing else. And and then it's like they try to make flat Earth a conscious thing when it's not. That's a scientific thing. We built on other stuff outside of that. But but when you go on panels like Bro Sanchez and other people, they surrounded everything they talked about around flat Earth. They all made it go back to flat Earth when there's more out there besides the damn shape of the Earth. You feel me? There's more stuff to talk about. Like my brother Saquon said. Uh, Regardless of if you believe the Earth is round or the Earth is flat. Okay, you believe the Earth is flat. Now what are you gonna talk about?
Yeah, what's next? What's next?
you know,
Yeah.
that's and shout out to Saquon. I haven't seen brother in a long time. I believe he was out there in New York. What was he at? In Brooklyn or somewhere? Shout out to him, man. I ain't seen bro in a long time. I ain't seen a lot of folks in a long time, but
Yeah.
shout out to everyone for real.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the thing about the flat earth, and these ancient civilization, topic, them, the Kemet, Egyptian, uh that religious thing is all a debate. It's all for entertainment
Sir
purpose
Drop in the
only.
building, Lonnie in the building. What's up, man? Y'all come up on the panel. Come up on the panel, man. Join the show.
Hey,
But
drop in the
yeah,
chat. Shout out to Drop. What's good? Shout out to Loney. Shout out to everybody, man. Good to
yeah,
see
yeah.
everybody in the chat.
Chat going crazy right now. But yeah, man, it's like, what are we gonna talk about? And that was the thing about going on certain panels. Even if you're going Aboriginal and Indigenous, they like to go back to that one thing. We could be talking about anything, and they make the connection with that one thing when it's more to it. Like how diverse we had a conversation the last show, right? We was talking
Hmm.
about the chicken and egg and making connections with different things outside of just one topic. You feel me? We started building on different things, and that's what made I feel make my panels so different. We can talk about damn near anything. You feel me?
Hell yeah, that's why I kind of come up with that, with the line, the wholeness of everything, you
Yeah,
know, instead of saying the oneness, of everything, I come up with the wholeness. Some people, hear me, talk about it, and they're like, oh yeah, I understand it. It kind of go hand to hand with the string theories. And I'm like, yeah, string theory is what it is. It's string is a string theory. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm speaking about, if your eyes is truly open, if you're not asleep, it's not about, a whole bunch of numbers, a whole bunch of what if and what if not. It's a matter of how, you being able to see it, you know, and
yeah,
if you could see it, it ain't a theory. You know what I'm saying? You could put it to, you could practice it, right?
yeah,
You could apply it. And that's the thing, with the theories, the theories, most of them, it's just theories. You can't apply these things. You just have to kind of, be indoctrinated with it, and just go around, regurgitating the same thing. But when it comes to, the real knowledge, you could actually apply it and get some wisdom from it. Now you have different ways to, to express it, different ways, to tie it to other things. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I agree, man. You know, and then like it's a lot of things out there. So we can't say we know everything. All we can really do, like you say, indoctrination. And I feel indoctrination don't really mean you really know it. You just got an idea of it. It's still so much out there to learn. And I feel just us personally, we learn something new every day. You feel me? We learn
Exactly, because you're able to
something new
apply,
every
you,
day, bro.
you definitely apply, able to apply, your knowledge, put it in application so you get some wisdom from. But it's like these big platforms, it's like schools. People be going to school, they be thinking they smart and no shit. No, you just know how to memorize shit.
Hold on, say it again, bro. Say it again.
Yeah, all these huge panels is really like school. Like when you go into this panel, it's really like you sitting in a classroom. You be really think that, oh, you know some shit, but in fact you just learn how to memorize what somebody else said. You know, that's
Yeah.
all it is.
It's crazy you say that because when I was talking to Drop earlier, right? He was talking about how Sanchez does like them little picture shows, or he like to call them lectures, where he talks about his little flat Earth ideas and stuff, right? And Sir Drop was talking about how peace, Sir Drop. I see you, man. Let me get Drop in here. What Drop at? Peace, Drop.
Shout out to the only one, the one and only. So drop in the building. What's going on with you?
But yeah, Drop was talking about how it's like Sanchez be reading when he doing his lectures. Like he sticking to a script he's reading. And
Hell yeah.
And I say
That's
a
a
lot
fact.
of times when people doing that, that's because they not you can't see them physically. All you doing is saying the audio and your imagination is being captured by the pictures. So like you can get lost in pictures when somebody's talking, and that's all you're looking at. It's kind of like programmed memory. It's like watching like how you're on TV and you're watching a video, right? And
Hmm.
it's nothing but pictures flying through. It's like the pictures are programming your mind. It's like you're hearing what the person's saying, but you're not. You're really making correlations with the pictures.
Yeah, the
Now,
thing is,
let me say this right quick, Rock. Now here's the only thing that can make it dope, and it's the only way you can do it. If you write your own shit. If your lecture is something that you done pulled off of Google and you reading it, that you can't use that. Now, if you write your own shit and read your own shit, oh, hey, that's better for you. But
Yo,
these
hell
niggas
yeah,
read
hell
other
yeah.
niggas shit. Go ahead, you
yeah, he
got it.
be he be he be taking, what people saying. He be in the bushes, listening to what people saying, and he be taking his note and turn it into a lecture. And as he's put his own thing to it, you know, his old flat Earth thing on it, and then he'll go ahead and read it. The thing about him, what makes him so effective, is the fact that he use hypnotization on people. You know, he use psychology on people, right? With the
It's the
image.
pictures, man. People get lost in the pictures. That's what it is. It's the pictures, bro.
Yeah, with them
Got
pictures.
pictures flashing all over
Symbolism, man.
the
The spell is the symbolism.
screen.
Um, in the way, and the things people say, like when you start looking up niggas punchlines like a fool, you'll start seeing in numerology what that is. You'll start seeing their tags. It's really like who sent you, bro. Because you're not talking to stupid people. So I'm knowing when shit coded. I'm knowing when shit is I know I can see an agenda from a mile away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when I go
you
ahead, you
could
got it.
tell you could tell when people reading a script or when people is sticking to a script,
Yeah.
because whatever else is being said, they're not trying to allow people to connect it to what's being said. It's just like, now you are the topic. You should be able to allow people to land their plane. And when they land the plane, if you don't get it, then you ask them to elaborate. You ain't gonna cut them off, and tell them they gotta stick
Yahweh,
to
what
the.
you mean? Sir drop hang with bullshit. What that mean? What that mean,
Who is
Yahweh?
that? Oh no, that gotta be. Who is that?
That's Yahweh. Used to be
Oh
on here.
Yahweh. No, let him do that. Man, him is so classic. It's too classic. He already you can't gaslight me now, Yahweh. You was gone. But that's the bull, man.
Nah,
Hey,
what
but
he
no,
what
he
he
a
what he
professional.
basically.
Hold on, Rob. He a professional gaslighter, man. I don't watch him get
Say
everybody
bro
out there to
Sanchez. He say bro Sanchez bullshit. That's what he's saying. We all know
Oh no,
that.
I'm talking about if that's Yahweh though, you the coldest for even getting him back in the community. I ain't gonna even lie. But y'all go ahead. If that's Yahweh from Huey shit, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. Oh, bro,
Yeah,
hey, Yahweh, come up.
yeah, that's Yahweh.
Yeah,
That's
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 him,
the
bro. That's him.
that's the real son of Yahweh, for
Yeah,
Hey
real.
that's
man, hey, I still hate that motherfucker. That's how cold he
him.
is with it. Yeah, man, that boy gaslight you so fast.
Well, hell yeah, bro. Trust me, I know. I know.
Yeah.
But
I'ma
I fucks
slap
with
you
him
still
heavy
though.
though.
I'ma slap the
Yeah, he
shit out
he
the
he cool.
motherfucker.
He cool peoples. He just got a way of articulating stuff so differently.
Yeah, I
Lord.
fucks with him heavy though, because he allowed me, what I'm saying, to be on my shit. Like, it's like, when you got that one friend that keep telling you, the real shit, and you're like, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like, I know you're right, you feel me? Even Job, you be saying that shit sometimes. You like, yeah, man, I know you're right, you feel me? But I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, type shit. So yeah, that's why I fuck with him, cause he gonna keep you on your shit. Like, he gonna make sure, what I'm saying, you be on your own
Cause I'm
shit.
on your shit, right? I'm on your shit. Where your shit come out from? That's why you asked me a question. That should be so
Yeah,
funny, bro.
yeah,
You'll just
yeah.
start getting mad as fuck. You'll be like, bro, hold on, I
Like,
ain't with
yeah,
the
I
shit.
just mind fucked you.
Yeah, I ain't with the shits and the ass and the mind fucks, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
shit
good
was
to see him
classic,
back.
man. I need to go listen to
Back
some
in
of
the
them
chat,
goddamn.
most definitely.
But that's what it be though. That's what it be for real though. If you pay attention to what he's saying, we literally getting mind fucked by the system with the dictionary. You know, with the dictionary, we
Yeah, and
literally
other people
getting
getting
fucked.
mind fucked by Sanchez.
Say that again.
I said, yeah, and other people getting mind fucked by Sanchez and these other big creators, you know?
Well, yeah, Sanchez is just a,
Almost,
it's just
hey,
a.
I ain't gonna even lie though. Almost everybody on this motherfucker done suffered from that and had to break that. That gift that Gab the motherfucker got had everybody thinking this
Yeah.
nigga smart. Everybody I know. And then they come to find out, man, you's a bitch. Listen, bro. I don't care how smart you is, how dumb you is, or none of that. Once you a bitch ass nigga, all that shit go out the window to me. I could give a fuck less after that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Um,
facts.
that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? You's a bitch nigga. When the shit hit the fan, you gonna go for self. You're not gonna help the people. You're gonna go for self. You're gonna find for self. That's a narcissist. Listen, man.
That's
I
facts.
ain't. But
That's
I'm gonna
facts.
leave people alone. But I'm not gonna leave them alone no more because they feel they can play with me. No, you can't play with. No, can't play with none of us. That's the funny part.
Zoraka, Zorakata? Who is
Yeah,
that?
that's
That's you
Yahweh.
out there?
That's Yahweh.
Yeah, great light.
Yeah,
Peace, peace.
salute, bro. Respect.
That's that's classic knowledge. I don't know how you got this nigga out the pussy. That's classic as fuck, man. Shout out to Yahweh, man. I'm still gonna slap you and you gonna beat me up because I don't think I can beat him in fighting. But I'm gonna slap the shit out of him off top. That ain't no way around that part. But after
Penetrate.
that, man, you just
You're gonna
break it up.
penetrate. You're gonna
Yeah,
penetrate.
there
We
you
got
go.
Dom in the building. Shout out to Dom.
You're gonna penetrate. Well, you was fucking crazy. I knew it, man. I knew he was gonna try to get with me, man. I knew it's strange.
Hey, I
You,
seen this coming from 8 miles away. Let's get
you
it.
look, you
I love
look,
you with it, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
yeah, that R. Kelly in the closet, bro.
P. Diddy. Did he, you know what I'm saying? Did he?
Oh, Lord.
No wonder you got that R. Kelly avatar.
R. Kelly avatar. That boy crazy.
R. Kelly avatar with the shadow, like that 12 play shadow. The 12 play shadow, R. Kelly, trapped in the closet.
Hey, you
Children
gotta.
under
Hey, hit
Hey,
that ooh,
Drop.
hit that
Hey, Drop.
ooh,
You
hit
gotta
that.
get on some. You gotta get on some Eminem shit, bro. You gotta clean out your closet, bro.
nigga, my
Say that
club.
ooh,
I don't
say
know what you
that.
niggas talking
Uh,
about.
this would be happening, man. Like y'all be half smart and half stupid when it come to dealing with me. Y'all be smart all the other times y'all dealing with everybody else, but then when
Nah,
y'all
that's
deal
facts.
with me,
That's facts, Job. You gotta be retarded. You gotta be half smart, or not smart, but
Remember,
half intelligent and half
you like
retarded.
picking other men's brains. Remember, you like picking the minds of other men. Remember,
we
bruh, you don't know you strange.
Yo, I'm
G
curious.
Shane,
What's your Bro Sanchez?
Say that again.
I say, what you think about Bro Sanchez? Are you quite fond of his channel?
Oh, bro, I don't want nothing to do with that, bro. I really don't, bro. Lord,
Why
no,
you
that
say
man.
that, man? Tell me about it.
No, shut up, Wayne. Shut up.
You had an
I
experience.
love y'all, man. I love y'all. I love brother Santa Cheesy. Um,
You say saying cheesy. Tell me
That
about it.
damn saying cheesy. I ain't heard that shit in so fucking long. Man, cheesy.
I went by brother Santa Cheesy channel probably about 10 years ago, man. He put me out, man. You know how he do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said HOTC when they put you up.
No, it was way before HOTC.
Yeah. You better stick to
He
the
couldn't have
topic.
been
I'm
around
about to
that much
boot
longer
your
than
ass.
HLTC. He couldn't have been around that much longer, bro.
It was before that, bro. It was when they was doing the I think the hangout when you had your picture at the bottom and stuff.
Yeah. We was around then. Yeah.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
before all that. We predate all
Oh,
that. So you met us late is what happened.
nah, y'all wasn't even around here.
We was about 2 years in when you
Better
came
go
around,
start.
bro.
Y'all,
Yeah, go to knowledge. Matter of
y'all,
fact, go to Huey's
y'all
page,
probably
right?
y'all probably
Go
all
to
Freemasons anyway, right? Like,
Because I was
I
doing
don't
shows
give a fuck
before
what
you.
y'all niggas. Some of these niggas be real police officers and talk about a Freemason, or they'd be like a real like person that lock niggas up, and then say
mm,
you a Freemason. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. I don't. You will have niggas that's drug dealers and say you a Freemason. Nigga, you sell dope, nigga. Look, bro. Whatever you do, bro, do it, bro. It's
I
never gonna
mean,
clash with my life because I'm a protector of my sector. Damn, that should be coin.
the
Damn.
lodge, the lodge produce all that, man. All type of people. You got pedos in the lodge. You know what I'm saying? You got drug dealers. You got
I
pastors.
wouldn't join no lies or none of that. I won't join no gang. I won't join no police academy. I won't join no army. I won't join nothing that's coalition, bro. Fuck y'all, because
Martin
I'm not
Wade,
about to
we
follow
police too.
rules like that, bro.
you
I
join
Welcome
the
just
to.
can't do.
HOTC.
It's
Right, we
okay.
got our own rules. Everybody got their own pamphlet, though. You ain't got no code you gotta abide by to fuck with HOTC. You don't
Yeah.
have to be a flat earther. You don't have to believe in Jesus
You don't have
Christ.
to do none of
You
But
that.
why
can
you want to
actually
smack people?
believe. No,
Why you
that's
It's
different.
just an immunity where
why you
That's
want
everybody,
to
something
touch on
else.
another man? Like,
on
why you
different.
want to
That's
feel on another
something
man's
else.
head?
That's all I'm
Why you
saying.
want to feel on another man's head though?
Trying to fuck the build up, but listen, that's
Why
him
you
for
want to feel
self.
on
That's
another
I
man's
am.
head?
Hold on,
Like,
man. I'm about to build up those
why you like telling other men you gonna feel on their head?
Hold on. What you was saying, drop?
skills. That's him for self. That's I am him. That's he is I. That's who is I and who is is. That's you is me and me is you. That's when you think like that. That's how it works.
Hey,
Once somebody say the earth round and you say it's flat and they say you're wrong and I ain't fucking with you. Okay. Now it ain't he is I and I is him. In his world, that shit is round, dumb motherfuckers. That motherfucker's world, the shit is something else. In my world, it might be something else. Everybody's world holds his own truth. That's all I'm saying. But y'all got it.
Yeah, I don't think HOTC is like a group or a gang thing because
Bruh, nah, keep me on mute, bruh. Nah, I'm lame, nigga. Whatever, bruh. Keep
No,
me
I
on
just
mute,
wanted to hear
bruh.
what Sir Drop had to say about that, bro.
No,
That's
we was
all.
just
Nah, bruh,
dropping
come
gems.
on,
We
man. We
gonna
know
get back to that in a few
seniority
minutes.
and who better than who, bruh. Whatever, bruh. It always was like that, bruh. That's the same thing
No,
he
you
used
was
to
one.
do.
You came in.
He,
No, you was came in with the jokes, and we was
he
dropping
used to,
gems. We gonna get back to the
yeah, I'm
jokes,
the one
though.
you say you gonna feel on my head or something. You smack.
See, you trying to fuck the build up.
I mean, it sound like
No,
to me you said you gonna feel
but
on
it
my
ain't.
head or something, bruh. Like,
No, ain't
I don't
nobody
know,
said no
bruh.
such shit like that, man. I
You
don't know
feel
what
okay
you
to go
heard.
around telling people around the world you're
Hey,
gonna feel on their head? Like,
you trying to
bro,
fit
you
the bill.
strange, bro. I know you might. I don't know, man. That's why I say R. Kelly, Avatar, you in the closet and
It's
all
a
that.
verbal assault.
Like,
I don't got the. I'm about to pull up the R. Kelly avatar. Fuck it. This nigga,
yeah, you going around telling other men
this
you want to
nigga
feel on
hilarious.
their head, bro. Like,
He gonna make sure we gonna turn this into entertainment.
bro, I
Fuck it,
used to think
Jim.
he was a girl though. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The fuck you, Dan. Your bitch ass ain't never saw
I
no
did, bro. I think that's why they,
You this corny ass nigga.
bro. I
Hey,
used to think
knowledge. You
he was
gotta
a girl,
adjust
bro,
your mic. You're a
disguised as
little
a
Ain't
low.
dude,
no way.
bro.
I'm still
You
undefeated,
said what?
man. Trust me.
You gotta
You
adjust your
try
mic.
it. You can pull
My
it. It
mic?
won't work.
I'm
Yeah,
not
It'll work.
lying, bro. Like,
What's wrong
you
with
got
it?
too
I'm
much
just
you're a
testosterone.
little low.
Like you got too much
young way.
testosterone.
I'm
Always slow,
undefeated,
bro. I'm
man.
You,
stupid,
it's
man.
like you try hard to prove
I
you're a
gotta get a new
man.
mic.
Like
I'm
you try too
Because the
undefeated.
hard.
playback
Like,
sound good. It's just when I'm
I'm
live, it's
undefeated,
like that.
dude.
Because
huh?
the playback sound okay.
Oh no, I ain't mute
Nah,
me
it
this time,
sound good though. It's
No,
just that it's
that's
kind
me.
of
No,
low.
that's my end, bro. Y'all got it.
bro.
No,
Y'all
you
ain't
good, bro.
dropping
Yeah,
gems
you
no
good.
You,
way,
you
man.
got
Y'all
too much
niggas done started
testosterone. You don't
joking
even
fun.
have to. Like, you don't have to get that much testosterone, bro. Dang, bro. Bro, we know you hood. Like, bro, yeah, like you trying too
So,
hard, bro. Like 50
hey,
Cent. Like,
you know who would be a cold ass back and forth? That damn copper tone and this
Oh,
motherfucker.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That should be so
Apple
hilarious,
Tone
dude.
came in earlier. Hey, man, when y'all heard from Root Words, man? I ain't seen
I
him in like
mute you.
about what?
Man, he
4
be
weeks?
doing too much screen sharing. They probably took his channel down and strike that shit.
Oh yeah.
He trying to tell these
Nah,
niggas
that
quit sharing niggas shit. They be like, yeah, share this. This is such and such. All right,
Oh
that
that's
yeah.
nigga
such
got
and
caught up with the Aboriginal
I ain't
community.
gave
He
him
be
that.
over
Yeah,
there
yeah,
doing
man.
debates
I
and
know he
shit.
was over there
They
doing
want it
debates.
all anyway, though.
Last time I checked on him, man, he was doing
Yeah,
debates.
you know, Root Word's my homie. No, it's channel down. You would have saw Root Word. He gonna come. He probably got a new channel with 13
Well, you
subscribers.
know, he got like 3 channels. One's still up because I went to it earlier and I seen he had did something like about a couple weeks ago.
Man, I'm telling you, I be seeing Woodward, man. He turned Aboriginal, man. He be on the Aboriginal power, our power
Yeah, yeah,
channel.
yeah. Oh, he stay over there on
He
Aboriginal. He stay over
been
there.
more Aboriginal teaching though. That's all he talk about is more in Aboriginal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, Root Word's a funny ass motherfucker too, man.
he done took that. He done took that. Another. You know, he done make a turn, make a left turn or right turn. You know, he's over there with the Aboriginals, having debates and shit like that.
Yeah. What's this right here? It says 647 has factors 1 and 6 7 point. It is the 118th prime number to get educated. Yo, Marve 2.2. What you talking about? Anybody got an idea?
Marvay know we ain't know. He
Anybody
know
got
we
an idea
ain't
what
know what he
Marve
was
talking
talking
about?
about. It makes sense, but he know we ain't know what he was talking about. But he a smart dude.
Hey,
But
Marve,
he
you
know
feel
we ain't know. That's why he put it. Shout out to Marvay, man.
Oh, you talking about codes? What these codes pertaining to, Marve? If you can expand on that, tell us about it. Quite curious. Or you can, Marve, you can come up and join the panel, and you can express it more clearly. You know, 'cause I still don't know what kind of codes you talking about. You talking about I need a number? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Instead of hashtags, I need a number instead of hashtags. Bro, come up and tell us what you're talking about, man. Sometimes I can get lost in translation with them words, and you could be meaning one thing, and I'm thinking something totally different. You know, you got me feeling like Yahweh right now. What you talking about? I feel retarded. Oh shit! What are you talking about? It makes sense, but I want it to really make sense. I want to understand what he's saying. But okay. But back to what we were saying.
All right, I got a question for y'all. define define what God is to you. The
Oh,
meaning is
God is to me. It's not a it's not a sky daddy or an entity or he or she. God to me personally, this is just my sentiment because I'm a person that deals with spirituality. I'm glad you asked that. To me, God is the universe. When I say universe, I'm talking about the air we breathe. I'm talking about the water we consume in our bodies. The thing that gives us the ability to sustain life on this plane, that is God to me. You know, the energy that vibrates through the consciousness of this plane, you know, the the uh the thoughts, the memories, all that is God to me. You know, nature is God. But it wouldn't be something that's particularly in the Bible. You know, that wouldn't be my ideal of
all right.
God.
Now
It
here go
is
that
in the Bible. It
go
is in
ahead.
the Bible. In the beginning
All
was
right,
the
what is
Word. The
God?
Word was God,
Hey
and the
God,
Word is with God.
No,
And
no,
hey
no.
he
I'm
God,
saying,
spoke.
what is
hey,
God
I'm,
to you?
he asked for my sentiment. That was my sentiment.
Now
I'm
what
not,
is God to
I'm
you,
not
y'all?
about what God is to nobody
The
else.
Word, the Word of God.
That's to you. That's to you, though. That's to you. He asked, "What is it to everyone?"
Bruh,
You
you
All
know.
right,
standing right there, bruh. Is you standing right there running your mouth like
Yeah, I'm
no,
running my
I
let's
mouth.
mean,
keep order. No, let's keep order,
no,
man, because
no,
we
I'm not. I'm
going
not
get.
talking junk. I'm not talking junk.
All
Is you
right, cool,
standing there
cool,
running
cool.
your
Let's
mouth
keep
so like
order. Hey Yahweh, what is God to you, man?
the truth? Truth is God. Are you truly sitting there asking me that?
Okay. Hey Ra, what is God to you, man?
Yeah, I agree with Yahweh. God is, God is truth, which is life, you know, and Jesus is whatever it is that guides you to the truth.
Amen.
All right, God to me is everything that's created that don't need to be plugged into a wall. Everything that grows,
Damn,
everything that walks, everything
it's
that
a million
starts
different
into
ways to
life.
tell you.
Shut your dumb ass up and learn something.
See, there you go.
I'm
I
just,
ain't here to learn that from you. See, there you
I
go. You
understand.
always
I
want to pimp
understand.
another man. You want to put
I
a man
know,
under
man,
your
but I heard
wing.
some. All right,
You,
cool. Now let me say what God is to
bro,
me.
you
You
strange,
right.
bro.
All right, cool. All
I
right,
knew
cool,
it though.
man.
I knew that before I
All right,
came up
cool.
here.
Now let me say what
I
God
knew
is to me. All right, cool.
me and you was
Hey,
gonna
hey,
distract
bro,
the whole show until he
bro,
gonna
it's
mute me
cool.
though. He gonna mute. He go because you his
You're
boss.
not letting me say
He gonna
what
mute
God is
me.
to me, bro.
He gonna mute me because you his boss.
He's
He
supposed to
gonna.
mute you because it's my turn.
But you just sit here and wanted to touch on me.
Yahweh, let him talk. Come on, bro.
Let him.
Yeah, I mean
You
because
telling me,
you did me the same. Yeah, let him. You did me the
Hey,
same
bro?
look.
way.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
stopping
look.
that man from talk, bro. Ain't nobody stopping that
Okay, well
man
But
don't
from
ain't
cut him
talking.
off.
nobody
Don't cut him
trying
off
to
then.
talk over you, bro. Ain't
Bro, you
nobody
was
trying
born
to
to
like.
talk, bro. You was born to talk right now, bro.
Alright, man.
Truth.
So I'm the only one can't say what God is to me.
Go ahead,
Everybody
Doc. Go
else
ahead and
can
say what
say
it
it.
is to you. Yo,
Alright,
Don, you
yeah.
already know, Don. That's just my ideal.
Alright,
I like
like
to
a.
have you on the panel, bro, too.
Hey, look, God to me is everything that's living, right? That can die from a source we don't know about. So, like, God would be how the plants grow. God would be how the animals breathe. God would be how the human walk. The thing that moves your bones, the creation of that, the thing that makes you stand up and walk outside, because your body can't do that without that. So, the creation of that that makes that plant grow, that makes that tree grow, that makes that bird fly. That energy is what God is to me. But y'all got it.
But I see the brother put in the chat, El or Elion or Abba is the creator. I don't think people know when they're talking about the creator. They're talking about terror, Torah or terror, you know, is the creator. All of that we talking about when it comes to life only exists here on terra, on earth. Period. Ain't no life in no other planet. The only thing that's sacred to the universe is life. And life only exists here on earth.
Do you know that, or is that a belief?
Yeah, I've known that because I thought life would exist in something else, and I left Earth before to find it, and it led me back here.
Hold on, say what?
I thought there was life on other planet or other, places. I've left Earth
Tell him,
to
bro.
find it, but it led me back here. So I know for
Tell him,
sure
bro.
life only
Hey,
exists
Doc,
here.
what are you talking about?
What he
What you
say?
mean
Said
what
he
I'm
What he
talking about?
astral project. He basically saying he astral projected and went through the
oh,
realm
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you. I got you.
and
I
it
got
led
you.
him back
No, that's
here.
not what I'm
But,
saying.
but
I'm
that
saying
what you saying, you ain't making no sense at all.
no, I'm saying I've crossed over before. I've crossed over. I've crossed the line before.
Yo,
I've crossed
Tribe
over.
Ties, come and join the panel, man.
he
I
telling you the
tried to
same
help
thing I was
you,
telling you years
man.
ago.
I ain't tripping.
Yo,
He
hit that
said
link at
God.
the top of the chat, Tribe Ties, and come join the panel, man.
Yeah, he said God is not terror, is the mother, but the mother is the creator. Life is being created in the womb, and
Tribe
Earth
Ties,
is a
they ain't having that shit.
Earth is a huge
Man, it's
womb.
what's between Mother Earth and Father Time. The thing that stand between it is the medium, and that's the creation, man. Real simple.
Yeah, I think that's just an indoctrination. There is no thing as a father
All right, so
time.
how we know
Time
what you
is
saying ain't indoctrinated? You feel me? All
yeah.
that stuff, religion and all that stuff, that's all indoctrination.
Nah, you can't go and learn what I just said anywhere. If it's indoctrination, it's coming from me. I'm the indoctrinator because what I just said. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds
Well, what
so.
you just said is an ideal you probably got from somewhere too. You got to look at it like
Hell
that.
no, that you can go ahead and find it. Type it on Google and find it. Some anywhere.
Bro, all you said was you crossed over and it led you back here. That
I
means
love
you
this
made a
guy,
baby jump in the shallow pond, bro. If it led you right back
I
here,
ain't got to talk, man. I ain't got to
went
say that.
you went like 9 feet. You went 9 feet in the water and it put you back to the shore and you thought you jumped. Get on that cruise ship and jump off in the middle and see if it leads you back here.
And I'm
Bro,
talking about.
it's
I'm talking
always
about.
trying to leave.
Yo, tribe ties say how you leave Earth. You want you
I
to?
die.
Oh, so you talking? So you talking about when you go to sleep, you die. You talking about that the little metaphorical thing people talk about?
Well, you could put it like that because that's how
Like
you
when you
you
go
you
to sleep, you
comprehend
die. You
it.
go to another world, the world of dreams. I get it. I get it.
That's how you comprehend it. You can put it like that, but death is not limited to sleep, is it?
Death by logic mean a common grave.
Separation.
Bro, and when they talking about Earth, they not even really talking about the land, man. They're talking about your heart, man. Everything is inside of you. The
Bro, that's
whole
what I
make.
said a long time ago, man.
I hope you did, bro. At
That,
least you
that's
agree, goddamn it.
everything you
Leave
saying,
your
bro.
bitch ass agree.
Bro, who can put them videos up and play them, bro? They'll be like, dang, he did say it, bro.
I ain't say you didn't, bro. Don't think I got it from you though.
Of course you did. You don't
It's
pay me no attention. Like
all right. So
you want to
see,
feel on my head and stuff.
so why you ain't
Because
say why your bitch ass ain't just say yeah
I'm
man
always
that's
a dog
fire.
in
I
heat. I'm
think the
always your
same way.
dog in heat, bro.
No, hold
You
on.
know, made
No,
me.
you was supposed to be like no, you was supposed to
No,
be
look,
like
hey,
Mike
boss,
Sharp.
boss,
Hey,
boss,
listen, dummy.
sir, boss,
You was supposed to
hey,
say this
sir,
is why
boss,
you
hey,
dumb. An
sir,
idiot
boss. It's
can
the
be the
same thing, bro.
smartest person
It's the
around
same
retarded.
thing, bro. Hey, sir, boss, you the one want to feel on my head, bro.
Oh yeah, man. You fucking lost
Whatever.
on purpose, and it was expensive too, man. I'm glad the blunt still lit though. It's cool. I ain't tripping,
You
man.
strange, bro. You don't even know you strange.
But yeah, it is an indoctrination, talking about, how time is, is the father. When time, when time is an illusion, is a construct. Time is a construct. Time is
Not a
not real.
fucking illusion.
To get to
How
that
the fuck
point.
is it an illusion when it take you a certain amount of time to make
Come
it
on,
to my house?
number,
Hey,
you know.
Bro,
Tribe
if
Tide
I
say
say, hey,
204.
hold on, knowledge. If I say, hey, come to Akron, you gonna
Right.
say I'm gonna be there in such and such time. Now, far as day and night, it's all one day and it's all one night. It's basically all one thing. It ain't even day and night. When they say 24 hours in a day, that's a lie because it's a day and night that make 24 hours. That's the same.
How many
But far
hours is
as
in it?
distance, now when you saying distance, you gotta say, or I I woke up at 8. It took me 15 minutes to warm my car up. That's what time is.
How
Go ahead,
many
you got it.
how many hours is in infinity or eternity?
It don't matter. I'm talking about time. It don't matter how much that is. I'm telling you, if I gotta go get the door, it's gonna take me 5 to 6 seconds to get to the fucking door. That's
But
time.
only you
There's
know
no
that.
way around it.
But
As
only you
far as
know
the
that.
paradigm of time, that
But
shit,
you're the
like
only
when
one
they
that
give
knows.
us days, nights, weeks, and all that shit's fake. But time is real. But the days and nights and all that and dates and months and years. That shit, it's all one year. It's all one day. It's all repeating the same fucking thing. But inside that paradigm of that one day is time frames to do things. If it makes sense to you.
So time is a frame. Time is the thing that puts you in the box.
I like that. That was a good one. I like that.
But look,
Mm.
if we know how many hours is in the day, we should be able to know how many hours is in infinity. Unless we
I mean,
saying
once you say infinity, then it's timeless because there's no end to it. So
exactly.
infinity would be the collusion of all time existence. But if you want to say how many hours it's gonna take me to paint a car, I could do that.
You're the only one that
You know
knows.
what I'm saying? Because that's not infinity. But if you say how many hours did it take you to paint cars forever, it's forever. There's no end. So how can I give you a
That's what I'm
actual
saying. That's why I said time is an illusion, because you're really not bound to time. You put yourself in the frame, to be subject to time.
Oh, and I heard you wrong. I thought you said time ain't exist. An
Yeah, that's
illusion.
what I'm saying. That's what
I
literally what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
you. I agree with you. It's an illusion.
Because every second is now.
And time is how they started controlling the world.
Literally.
You
The world don't exist. How they started controlling you.
I agree with that too.
Yes, sir. 100% definitely agree. But
You
Tribe
the only
Tide
one
is
thinking
going
all your
crazy in the
life.
chat. Come on, bro. Hit the link.
You the only one thinking all your life. That's why you running your mouth. Wayne. I'm talking about Wayne.
No, I know what you're saying though. Like if we ain't thinking, we ain't talking. And we talking because we thinking, and the thinking is the existence, and
And
that's
you the only
part.
one ever seen people all your life.
Yeah, everything
That's
they
what
everything
you
you
never saw
everything.
yourself though. That's crazy. You saw
Yeah, every
yourself in the mirror. That ain't you. That's a mirror image.
So
You
I am the
never
first
saw
and the last to see you, witness you on the. I am the first and the last.
yeah, the first is the last. Even the last one, was the first one to be the last one.
Yeah. Gotta make everyone number one.
which
I
is
feel
everyone.
I say this chat going crazy right now with Dumb and Tribe ties, ain't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I want to Tribe
like
Tide to hit
I
the
said
link.
that's if you're looking at it from a circuitous way. If you're trying to connect the numbers from like a circle, you know that the end is the beginning is the end because it all leads back to that. That's like going in a big ass circle, you know. That's just my sentiments with that.
It's the indoctrination.
Oh, okay, but like I said, who's to say what you're saying? Not indoctrinated. You feel me? It's just uh, an idea, you know. And some people like to have their ideas. If it means so much to you, it becomes a fact to you individually. You feel me? So I
But it's
understand.
already
I understand your sentiment. You know, I'm not knocking it. I feel you.
You know what? And to keep it a man, everything is indoctrination once you teach it to somebody else and they spread
Yeah,
it. Like you might not be indoctrinated, right? 'Cause you came up with it, you pulled it, you pulled it
but
off
but
the top
but
of the
that
head, right?
information
But
spread,
once somebody else,
you don't made it, and you don't made it something to where people follow it. It becomes indoctrination because it
Time
becomes to people just like flat Earth or anything else.
time
It's
is
just
an acronym.
information.
Time, listen, time is an acronym. Time is theological intelligence and military enforcement. Literally, that's literally what it is. It's just theological intelligence and military enforcement. Without these things, you have no sense of time.
hey, how long you sleep last night?
uh,
How long do it take for the fucking turkey to be done?
Right, and that
Matter of
time,
fact, how long will it take you to get to
that
work? So
takes
you have to
time. I get where you
measure
going with
time,
that.
bro, by distance, bro. You gotta measure time. There's no way around it.
no, you
Now,
Yeah,
don't.
with
And that
theological
measurement between
intelligence.
one
uh,
point and the next is
You
time.
can feel your food is done. Like,
and it's
With
gonna take a
theoretical
certain
Okay,
amount of
intelligence.
okay.
time,
Well,
bro.
if I was to ask you how long would it take you to cook some chicken, some raw
there you
chicken
go.
in your oven, how long? What would you say?
You looking for an
And don't say
educated
nothing all
answer.
crazy because there's only one way you would answer that. You wouldn't answer it all crazy because
It
women
ain't
like
no answer, right? Like it's you. I can answer it. 15 minutes to satisfy your brain.
no, it don't
Right?
take. But we know
It's
it don't take
still
15
a
minutes
time
to cook chicken.
to
What?
satisfy
No,
your brain, motherfucker, because we right. This nigga gonna try to
oh,
reverse
okay,
it.
okay.
15
Shit.
minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you like
Man,
feeling on other men's head anyway. I mean,
Okay, so how long would it take
listen.
you to cook some chicken?
you like to feel on other brothers' heads anyway. I mean,
You already said it, knowledge. You said how long, which means that it take you long to fry some chicken. It take you long to sleep. Now,
No,
it,
long is not the answer. Long is not the answer. That you cannot substitute that for 50 minutes, 3 hours. You cannot
I don't
substitute
really want
long.
to say that.
the real
Long,
question you want to
long,
ask is how
long does
many
not give a
minutes.
definite answer.
The question you want to ask is how many hours, how many minutes it
No, I
takes.
said how long? How long does it take to
Well,
cook a
the
chicken?
answer is long.
The answer is not long.
That'll make you half
That is
stupid,
not a
bro.
logical answer. That is not a logical answer.
If you don't know how long it take, then you gonna burn the shit, bro.
The
Yeah,
It just
answer
take
is
yeah.
long.
long.
No,
It
you
No,
was
don't.
you're
You
long and you
not.
might not
listen.
be
Man, y'all
long.
sound like robots.
Okay,
That's
Like
look,
y'all,
I'm gonna say this.
indoctrination.
You
Listen.
can't
Wait,
answer
you
it.
sound like
Just
a
say,
robot.
you
Like,
know,
hold on. Let
well,
me
I
say
cook
this
it
right
until
quick.
it looks done or until it looks well done. You feel me?
Look, I'm not watching. I'm not holding on
But
a clock
long,
in my
oh,
when I'm
look up
cooking.
the definition of long. That does
Look,
not give
look,
you an answer for how long it takes to cook
look.
something to this day.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you're cooking, you really don't know how long it's going to take you because
Yes, you
you
do if you don't
hold
cook
on
it
right quick.
before. You do
Let
if
me
you don't
say
cook
it
it
so
before.
let me say it
You
so you know what I'm talking about. The best food is not where you holding a clock and say, okay, I gotta let this cook for 15 minutes, for an hour. The best cook, you have to constantly check the food. You have to constantly taste it. It's not like you have to put a tablespoon of salt. You have to put a tablespoon of this, all that,
All
to
that
all
time.
that uh
It's a ruler.
All that construct that you have on how to cook is really not, all these measurement is really not the best way to cook. The best way to cook is to freestyle. Is to
Yeah,
literally freestyle.
No,
that's a
And
it's
ruler
still
on
to have a
your head.
measurement so you can have an idea if you wanted to cook it
No,
again.
you don't. That's a ruler on your head. Like that's the ruler that's bruising
At the end
your
of
You
the
head.
day,
dumb dumb
y'all
man.
can
It's
y'all can
still
say
gonna
that,
take a certain
if y'all
amount of
gotta
time,
y'all
rather.
No,
clock
you
in,
educated.
y'all
Like
going according to time. If you
you
do
Bro,
it
it's gonna
educated.
take a certain amount. Listen, right quick, bro.
It ain't
If
no.
you freestyle it, listen, you dumb person. If you freestyle it,
Well, I
it's
can't
still
listen
gonna
if I'm
take a
like
certain
I'm
amount of
dumb.
time
No,
to get
no,
done.
hold up, please
When you
hold,
start the first
hold, please hold up. I'm dumb. Don't even explain nothing. Don't explain nothing. Just
you is ass stupid, bro. Look, here's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
knowledge.
Distance
I got
and
to
time,
go, man. You ain't muting
distance
nobody
and
but me,
time,
bro.
you can't get
Bro,
away from. The way they give us time is an illusion, like Russ said. But you can't get away from this fucking TV show is a fucking hour long, dude. You can't get away. It's not really an hour long. It's just an illusion. No, it's an illusion that's an hour long. It's an
no,
hour illusion. Shut your
it's
dumb
that
ass.
you literally
Shut your
have a
dumb
clock.
ass up and listen instead of quit trying to answer. It would be in an hour an illusion. It
No,
still
you
would be
really
an hour. All right.
you really got a clock in your mind, in your head, that makes you think it's an
Right.
hour
A
long.
clock and the clock does what? Keep time, right?
It's right.
Then you
It's
said,
because you've been
right?
indoctrinated.
Right
So the
in
clock is
your
on
head.
your
I'm not
mind now.
indoctrinated to know how much time left. I'm not
Right.
indoctrinated to know that,
That's why you have
bro.
to learn what
I
time
know,
is.
I know, I know, I know that it took me motherfucking 39 seconds to wash my hands. I know that. You could say
No, you
it didn't
don't.
take 39 seconds because time don't exist. And I'm saying you have stupid. I could have been doing something else if time didn't exist. That
No,
means
it's
I can
gonna
do
take you. Is
everything at one time. Hold on, listen. Everything at one time. You hear the spell? Everything at one time. I can't do everything at one time because time is separated. Your brain separates time. Listen, dump. Listen, bro. I'm about to leave out because y'all did fuck my high up.
nah. I am
We
retarded, Job. So
arguing about
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to
bro.
what
Man,
I'm
I'm
saying,
about to
Job.
do this dumb shit.
Now, Job,
I
listen.
Hold on, Raul. Let Drop get his point across because I really want to hear what Drop got to say, man. You know.
I'm gonna give it right to Rock. I understand what you said on the illusion, but you're saying it don't exist for calling it an illusion. That means an illusion exists. How long did illusion exist? For an hour when you was cooking that goddamn food. That's how long it took. So your illusion would be an hour. It's still time. You can't get away from it. No matter how you try to do the poetry in motion and all this, but no, but if you just go by exactly and it's not gonna work. How long it took me to say that was a time frame.
Yeah,
And
yes,
and now
illusion
you
is
go to
real. Go ahead.
what the fuck we arguing about? All right,
Yes,
cool. Did it take me a certain amount of time to say what I said?
look, illusion is real. So a lot of
Answer the
people is
question,
under the
man.
illusion.
You don't gotta do that.
A
Did it
lot of
take me
people.
a certain amount of? I'm gonna give you the floor, but did it take me a certain amount of time to say what I said?
It take you
Bro,
however
mouth.
long. It take you however long to say what you're saying because
Okay,
you're
so
gonna
what
take.
would we call that forever long or however long? What would we call that?
Well, under the
That would be
illusion
a
of time.
measurement, right? That would be a measurement of how long he said that. So we would equate that to figure out what that is through time, right?
No, through the illusion.
Yes, we would because we got clocks, right? And we got time. Right now, it says alive been live for 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 14 seconds. So that means if it took drop from 1 hour to 1 hour and 9 minutes, it took drop 9 minutes, right? That would be a measurement through space and time, right? That would
So
be a
let me ask
measurement
you
through
something.
space and time, right? But you
So
would call
okay,
it
so let me ask you something. Let me
because
ask you something.
because you can't see it, right?
So let me ask you
But,
something.
but listen to what I'm saying. That now it can be an illusion because we can't see it or it doesn't exist, but we know it's there. We know time is present. Why is
So
time present? Because we facilitate it and use it with everyday things. If
let
you
me
go
ask,
into a store, you got to be there before the store closes because the store has a certain hour it closes, right? And that hour is according to the time, right? Even when you go to work and clock in, right? We can't say we don't deal with time because when you go to work and clock in and deal with 8 hours, right? 8 hours is according to your schedule. Your schedule is according to the time you have to work and the hours you have to do, right? That is time. We can say
man,
it's an illusion,
I
but
hear
it's an
what you're
illusion we
saying,
all
bro.
done got indoctrinated to if it is an illusion, right?
Yeah, all I
Because
hear
we
what
all
you're
deal
saying.
with time. So
I
time
hear
is
what
a
you're
real
saying,
thing.
bro.
So time
Listen,
is a real thing then.
I hear, hold on, bro. I hear what you're saying, bro. And all of that fall under the illusion. Let me show you and let me ask you a question to show you what I'm saying. Let's say we go out on the soccer on the basketball court and play some basketball, right? We went in and play ball, right? We never look at the time, right? And after that, we finish play. For how long did we play? If we never look at time, if you never pay attention to time, we went to the court and play some ball and we finished play. For how long
But
did we
time
play?
still elapsed though. I get what you're saying, but time still elapsed though, bro. That doesn't mean time wasn't there or time wasn't present while we was playing basketball. That means nobody just paid attention to time. I get what you're saying, but that would be my answer for that.
Right. So therefore, time don't exist until you
Time
say
do
until
exist. I
you.
just said wasn't nobody paying attention to the time because you were so engaged in the playing basketball, right?
Hold on, bro. I hear you, bro, and I hear everything you say. What I'm saying is that time we make times real a real thing. Just like it's a lot of people that's delusional under an illusion, but they makes it real because they are the real thing. They are the real deal. So people make things real that's not even real. Just because you makes it real. Is a lot of time that
Oh,
people
okay, so
talking.
so I can say this then. I could say that you made it real. You leaving this world and coming back. You made that a fantasy of the imagination, which is an illusion, right? I can say that though. I
No,
can
that's
say
true for
no,
me.
no,
It's
no, no,
true.
no. Listen, because you just said if time is not, then I can make that. I can say that is a fantasy in your mind, right?
No, yes, you could say that for
I can say
you.
that's a fantasy in your mind, just like you can presume time is to other people. See, it's
No, that
analogous to different things and how we say it. You feel me? And
no.
see, that's why we got to understand the words we say because we can say one thing and don't realize, like, okay, that's a correlation to another thing that someone else just said.
No, listen, it's an illusion for you. It's an illusion for you because you
And
never
it's an
get to
illusion for
see it.
you too.
No, I
Oh,
believe it.
okay. Well, then you can't make an assumption that time is an illusion then, because
Yes,
that
I
might
could
be yes to
because
other people, just like
no,
you
I
view
could
the world.
because I'm using you. I'm using you as the example. I use both of us. And that's in my scenario, you didn't use both me and you. You only
No,
use
no, no.
me.
I'm just expressing my sentiments based off what you said. You feel me?
But
That's all.
is incomplete because in my
It's not
scenario,
incomplete. I'm going off what you said.
no, listen,
You
let
made
me
a
show you
complete
again.
statement.
Let me show you
You
again.
didn't say you wasn't done speaking about something. You didn't say that. You
No,
made
I'm
a complete
saying,
statement and you left
what
it at
you're
that,
saying.
right? So
Listen,
that
I'm
was a
saying
complete
what you're
statement.
saying
That
about
nothing,
me is
nothing was
incomplete.
incomplete at all.
Let me show you how it's incomplete. Again, when I speak about me leaving Earth, you didn't experience leaving Earth, so you can't say it's an illusion for me because you didn't experience it to know if it's an illusion or not. Now you could say it's an illusion for you, but on my scenario with time, I use both me and you. We had the same experience, and we both never pay attention to time. So therefore, it didn't exist for none of us.
Still, in comparison, you leaving Earth, you was leaving Earth mentally because you didn't leave Earth physically.
Yes, I did leave Earth physically. I didn't have this body.
You did not. You did not.
Yes, I did.
It was all in your mind. It was all in your mind.
No, it was not in my mind.
It, it was
I
it
left the
was it
earth.
was in your
Listen,
mind, brother.
I'm gonna tell you, I left the earth and went into my mind. And it was only consciousness there. There was no life in my
Okay, so
mind.
what did you just say? You
I
went
left
into
earth
your
to
mind.
go in my mind.
You went into your mind.
Right.
You
And there
didn't
was
leave
no life
physically.
there. So
You
I
left
left the earth.
mentally. You
Hold
left
on.
mentally.
No,
You
I
went
left
into
the
a
earth
mental state.
physically.
You
My
went into a
body
mental
died.
state. Listen. You went into a mental state of leaving Earth. Listen to
No,
what you're
that's not
saying.
what I said.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, that's not what I
Yes, you
said.
did.
That's
But
not what I
hey,
said.
drop. Yahweh, is y'all listening? Yo, Dom, is you listening?
No, is you listening?
Yo, tribe, is you
Is you
listening?
listening? Because I'm telling you the thing. I left the earth physically and my body died. I didn't have the body I had before. This body I only attained this body 30 years ago. Now I'm not I have it doesn't mean that I came into existence 30
Okay,
years
so
ago.
now
I've
you
always
made a
exist.
reincarnation story. I get what you're saying. So you believe you're reincarnated. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Now I understand that. I understand that, but you didn't say that.
What you mean I didn't
So
say
you
that?
believe you were reincarnated then?
What you mean I didn't say that?
You didn't.
You wanna put it that way as
You
incarnated
you
or
did
just
you
like
you 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 did you did you wasn't explaining a reincarnation story.
you didn't ask me neither. You just assumed what you thought it was. When I finished said what I said, you just assumed that I was speaking from going to sleep, which is me going to sleep, and it's just the deep sleep, right? So you just looking at it as going to sleep and wake up the next day, but I'm looking at it as going to sleep and wake up in the next life, my next lifetime, which is this lifetime. So you look at whether you look at it as going to sleep and wake up the next day or incarnation. I'm talking about I left physically, like I didn't have this body, the body I had before, because that body died. Now I came back into another body. So I'm saying that made me realize that life didn't exist nowhere else but here. That's why it led me back here. But to not forget where we came from with the concept of time, I made the example where I use both me and you or me and anybody else, right? Because if two of us, right, is witnessing the same thing, is truth, is true. Just like we like four of us is witnessing this live right now. It's true. It's truth. I'm witnessing you being on this live right now. This is truth. So I use both me and you, or any it could have been anybody else playing on the court, and we finished playing, but we didn't pay attention to time. Can we actually say for how long we was playing?
Because you're the only one thinking all your life.
Literally.
Appreciate you, Rob.
So look, bro,
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, that's a play on words to get somebody to believe what you
Oh,
want them to believe. Though I'm
thinking,
not hating it, but it's a play on words, bro. It's a play on words. I feel you.
listen.
I
If
know.
you
I get
see,
what I know. Listen. I'm not debating you. I'm not trying to rebuttal. I'm just saying it's a play on words, and you
so
know it
listen.
too. And you know it
Word.
too. It's like speaking
Hey,
in
you
riddles,
ever
man.
heard
It's
the
speaking in
you
riddles.
saying?
don't
Hey,
want with him.
hey,
Like,
you ever heard the saying? You too smart for your own good. That's
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm witnessing, right? You're right. Yeah, right, right. I'm talking to you, man. Listen,
Yeah, I heard that before. But listen, knowledge. If you see the light and you see the frame, why wouldn't you think it's a play in motion?
this is an expensive high too, bro. Hey, cash at me right quick, bro. Don't get my head back
hey, you gonna mute me again, bro?
together.
Yeah, when you see me
Like,
dumb, I'm gonna be dumb all your life. You already know that though.
Did you catch me though, knowledge on that?
You already know
damn.
that.
Pause. Y'all niggas crazy.
I
Knowledge, you
got
didn't
you,
catch
bro.
me. You didn't get me, knowledge.
Yeah, nah, man, I got you. I understand your sentiment, man.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Pause. Pause.
It's truth in
Man,
your
I'm about
face, man. Bro, you let another country or nation tell you what things are, bro.
Yeah, man. We telling ourselves what we hear.
And I ain't
We
gonna
tell
listen. They
ourselves.
going to them motherfuckers. And it's a whole nation saying something different. Y'all two niggas, I'm supposed
Bro,
to
you
just
ain't
say,
even English
y'all
though.
wearing rough, and
But
I'm not
bro,
doing
can I
it.
ask you a
I'm
question?
saying.
I can't say you now. You from
I'm
England,
just
bro.
not doing it, man. I'm not gonna bow down to none of y'all
Can you
niggas'
mute
ideology
can you
on
mute SD,
YouTube,
bro,
bro.
so I talk,
I
bro?
got my own little thing I'm dealing with in
Can
my
you mute
brain,
SD,
and
man,
I'm
while I
dealing
say
with
my part?
that.
Hey, let
I
Yahweh
do.
speak, man. Let Yahweh speak,
Let
man.
Yahweh speak. Drop, man. Let Yahweh speak. Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Go ahead.
drop. You shouldn't seek no
I gotta say
Hey,
understanding.
something
bro,
else.
let Yahweh speak, bro.
Hey, he's speaking, bro. I don't have to let him speak. He's already speaking. He know that, he don't need permission from Ra to speak.
Hey,
He knows
Yeah,
that.
and then I know I'm an
man,
outcast too.
man, we on the
Certain
merry-go-round,
people,
man. Who got the mic, man?
I know it. He gonna support you. You his boss.
Yahweh got the mic. That's who got the mic. He want to talk. Go ahead, Yahweh. You got the mic.
That's trolling, man. That's
I know who run
Yeah,
who life.
yeah, Yahweh. You got the mic. You want to
Well,
preach?
you
Do
was
your
like that
thing,
with
man.
Red Squid X. Red Squid X was running your life then. I know who your boss is because you showing me who your.
Yahweh, you got the mic, man. What we talking about?
I'm using it. I'm using the mic, bro. I know who your boss is. You showing me.
Oh, you
still
are a
red
fun character. You are a
shoe.
fun.
Like Red Squid X.
You are a fun character.
Professional troll, man, like I said, but I'm gonna connect them
Oh
a
yeah,
couple.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, that's why I said the mic on him.
They don't used to act like that. Why y'all trying to act like y'all know I'm lame and dumb, man? Y'all know, man.
Oh, nah. You are very fascinating. You are a fascinating individual.
Come on, you put me in the back court and shit, bro. I ain't even do nothing. Y'all talking over each other the whole time, from my point of view. So I can see who your boss is. He ain't gonna he ain't gonna get muted. I can guarantee you he is not getting muted, bro.
Something like that, that will get you in the back court,
Because
though. That is true.
he gonna fire your ass, you mute him. See, y'all be BSing, man. That's why I BS with you, because I'm stupid. Right? So I be stupid for you, because I know you think I am. Why you muting me for no reason and stuff? Like,
Go ahead, Yahweh. You got the floor. You unmuted. Talk, brother. Build on
I
something.
know.
You unmuted
I'm
now. You
just,
ain't got to worry
I
about
want
that.
to try to explain it, but I know I ain't got time, right? Like,
Well, time is an illusion, right? But you got long.
I
So,
said I know I ain't got time.
so talk about it as long as enough as you feel fit to it is coherent or understanding. Well, no, let me not say understanding because I ain't
I'm off beat, man. Listen,
I'm not
the,
about to
the
go back in that with you.
SD card, bro. SD card,
Clean it
stay on
up
beat.
to where we all get to where you coming from.
SD card, stay on beat, bro. I'm off beat. Bro, it's obvious though. You know, SD card, he be on beat and stuff.
No, man, you got the floor, brother. Ain't nobody saying that. You got the floor. Whatever you
Oh,
got,
I'm
let it
trying to
out.
tell you, when when I'm stupid to you, I'm gonna be stupid to you all your life, like for real.
Okay, well, talk your stupid shit then. Talk, brother.
But
You
I
got
thought I was already. I thought
tell us some stupid shit then, man. Go ahead. I'm
I
gonna mute
think
my
I'm
mic.
already
I'll let you
doing
talk.
it. But SD card, it's SD card, bro. Your boss man.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna make you the center of attention. Go ahead. I'm gonna put him solo layout. There you go. Go ahead. You got the floor. Talk.
Hold on. Give me a moment. I gotta get a few more giggles. Give me a moment. And I know you ain't got time for it.
Go ahead,
Hey,
brother. All I'm
I
hearing is
knew
good.
it. I knew.
Do your
I
thing.
knew you.
Do
I
your
knew you
do,
weren't
do,
gonna
do
be
your
patient.
thing, man.
I
I
knew
gave
you
you
can't
the
be
one.
patient
I
enough.
gave you the one.
I know you can't be patient enough. I know it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I got. You say I don't got time for it. Give you a moment. I gave you a
Bro, you
moment.
acting as my supervisor, man.
So do your thing. You got the floor.
If you ever watch my, well, you don't, but you'll know if you become my
Hey,
supervisor.
you got the floor, brother. Go ahead and talk.
When
You ain't
one
got to
when
ask.
one initiate himself to be my supervisor, he going to work. You going to work. Like you feel what I'm saying to you? When you initiate yourself to be my supervisor, you is going to work, bro. I'm gonna take 15 extra minutes on break and all that. Write me up.
Nah, I'm weak.
Your donkey going to work. Your donkey is going to work. I'm telling you. I'm waiting right now. Hey, boss. XSD card, can you talk? I feel you. I feel you on this. Hey, Wisdom Uprising. How you doing, man? Wisdom Uprising. You there? Love life. Only on earth can you do this. Wisdom, Wisdom Uprising. Wisdom.
I know Tyson Fury got his ass beat.
It's
Oh,
knowledge. It's knowledge uprising.
oh, okay. Oh,
Man, Rod, you knew he knew that. Rod, you, Rod, I think you didn't know. I think he really fooled you too, Rod. That's what I be saying, man. Intelligence is something different.
ASD card. You still think I'm dumb, man? Remember, y'all got time to waste. Remember, y'all think time exists. You got time to waste. You feel me?
Or you probably spending it. You feel me? You probably got so much time you spending it. Who knows?
You feel me? Oh,
Yeah, drop that fight
Have
was
you
a
ever
fool.
got checked
Was a
for
fool.
ADHD?
Goddamn, that ninth
bro,
round. That ninth
they
round was a
cannot
fool.
hold it.
Goddamn, he about dropped. Goddamn.
They cannot hold it. They
Dude
cannot.
fell. He fell against the ropes. If he wasn't
They
against
can't
them
hold it.
ropes,
They cannot hold it. They
that
can't.
was
No,
it.
the ref was supposed to hold his hands up, man.
They can't
He
Yeah,
was
hold it. They
yeah.
fine,
can't. They
bro.
got to.
But
Yeah,
you
that
see, the
was
They
on
got to
his
referee
get
part.
on
said,
their
"Shit,
time. They got to. Telling you, when you become supervisor,
one
you
and two,
gonna work.
man.
You was gonna work. You when
Usyk
you
won that
become my
shit though.
you become my supervisor, you gonna go to work. I'm telling you, you going to work.
Nah. He, he funny for this one though. Hey, that's a good one though. I'm gonna keep this one though.
They play
For
too
real.
much.
I'm
They
letting you
play
know
too
right
much.
now, I'm taking this one. I'm gonna run with it. Once you become a supervisor, you're going to work. This is why I make sure, you know, it's
Song
not
I'm
I make sure, I don't become one of them. I ain't trying to go to work, especially when it comes to my channel. I'm like, man, nah, the hell with that.
I'm trying to toot my AS, right? I'm trying. I'm trying to spread my BUT on the table. You feel me? Now eat.
Hey, that man said, I'm gonna make sure I take my breaks, like 15-minute breaks. Like you're gonna
Hey,
have to
but
call
drop.
me.
You see in the
man.
You
These
really gonna
niggas
laugh
keep
while I'm
trying
talking, bro. You really gonna laugh while I'm talking, and then you get mad when I mute you or say some old silly ass shit.
Oh no, I ain't gonna get mad, bro. Listen, bro.
Okay,
Bro,
but
our
you
dictionary is hard back in south, bro. Like, we got hard back in south back
okay, so let
dictionary,
me
bro.
talk then, bro.
Whatever, bro.
Because I
Whatever,
gave you
bro.
the mic and I
Well,
said
we got
talk.
hard back in
You
south
ain't
back, bro.
start dapping and
Bro,
giggling. Like
bro, we
you ain't
swinging swords,
say
bro.
shit, bro. You ain't say shit.
We swinging our dictionary, bro. We swinging it.
Man, dictionary ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about, bro.
Bro, I know. Ignore it, bro. Yours bigger than mine. Your
Somebody
dictionary,
ask him about the fight, bro. Don't try
bro.
to
Which
have
one is talk,
conversation
bro?
now because I
Which
tell
one
you.
you got, bro?
Don't try to have conversation now because I tell you stop giggling. I'm asking drop something,
Oh,
bro.
bro. I mean, you don't comprehend, bro. I be telling my supervisors saying they going to work, bro. I tell them, bro. You can't tell your supervisor nothing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
This nigga is
The
super.
nigga, you gonna mute me again? You gonna mute? Yeah, because you don't know how to shut
Cause
the
you
fuck
the
up.
supervisor, you
Like,
supposed to
bro.
mute me. You
Yeah,
going to work, mute.
I'm gonna mute you just like that, bro. Like I was saying, drop. You see, they said something about Usyk had to go get a CT scan about his jaw, bro. They said Fury hit him so hard, that's why he wasn't at the post press conference after the fight. Dude had to get a CT scan. So they supposed to fight
So
again in October.
you think Fury was robbed, or you think dude
Hell
won?
no, bro. Hell no. Usyk was getting at his ass and he about fell down. You feel me?
No, I think Fury was eating that shit, and I think that deserved points, but ain't no
Yeah,
point. But
yeah,
he was laughing at him and everything.
bro, watching that fight, the first 2 rounds, Usyk had that shit. And then Fury was coming back. But Usyk was getting them headshots in. And then I think it was like the 8th round where he got down and bust his nose open and started showing some blood right there on the side of his face. What was that? The right side? No, it was the left side. I believe it was the left side. He started busting them open. And then that's when you seen Fury was getting a little wobbly. I mean, because Fury, they said Fury was 6'9", 260 something pounds, and Usyk was 6'3", 33 pounds or something. So, it wasn't really that big of a weight difference. It was kind of a height difference, but even Fury said he don't like getting on against people that's shorter than him. I mean,
I
because you
mean,
seen him
Fury was
reaching.
outscoring him. I just think when the ref got between them when he was on them ropes, the ref was supposed to put his hands up and say it's a
Mind's
knockout.
Eye in the building. Peace, Mind's Eye. Go ahead and come up on the panel, man. Reverse being. Salute to you. Welcome to the
Yeah, but
show.
Nah, that's me though. That's me tapping it with my other channel.
Oh, hell. You
hey, but look, when you saw remember he had Fury knocked the fuck out, right? The ref
yeah.
had got between them, but the ref ain't raised his hand. The ref was supposed to raise his hand and say it's over. He got between them and let dude gain his composure, man. That's a knockout, man. You can't just break the fight up and I'm beating the shit off this motherfucker.
Yeah,
And
man.
that was
I ain't gonna
crazy.
lie, man. Usyk had that shit won, bro. They wanted to give it to Fury though. But if Fury wouldn't have did that shit in the 9th round where he knocked old buddy down, they would have gave it to they would have gave it to Fury.
Y'all don't find nothing wrong with two men touching on each other. Never mind.
Professional troll, man. Hey, but look,
Nigga
I
like you
think the
ain't never been in
heavyweight,
a fight before or something. Shut up. This
the
nigga.
heavyweight,
I'm gonna troll right back. Like
heavyweight,
your ass ain't never been in a fight or nothing. Act like you ain't
bro.
never act like you ain't never touched another man. Yeah, you ain't never hit another man physically in the face, punch, none of that with your hands. You ain't never used your hands to actually assault another man. And I'm pretty sure you did because the way you talk aggressively. So I can see
No.
type of
No, you
psychology
think
you do when you
no, you're taking me wrong. No, I'm lame.
you talking
No,
about
bro, I'm a lame.
we talking about
No,
boxing, bro. We
bro,
talking
I'm a
about boxing.
lame, bro. Bro, I'm a lame.
A lane has nothing to do with fighting, bro. You don't
Oh
fought
my
before.
goodness, bro. Lames can't fight.
Man, shut up. Lame has nothing to do with fighting. You talking about, oh, I'm a lame, man. Shut your ass up. You done been in a fight before. You was probably one of them niggas get drunk and start saying that little bullshit you be saying. Oh, I'm a lame, but fuck you, nigga. And hey, Drop.
That's
He
what
one of
I'm
them.
saying. I'm saying the same thing.
Hey, Drop. You one of them niggas get drunk and goddamn end up fighting somebody. Nigga, I know this nigga y'all would have been in a couple fights, man. Listen to how he talk. And
Allow
I
me
just
with
imagine
an
being
answer.
around him in person. He's an aggressive. He has an aggressive nature. He likes to get his point across and don't want nobody else to say nothing. I see the type of character he is, and it seems like he's probably down. He's probably around my region too. He seems like a brother that can be from around Georgia, Alabama, Florida. He's from somewhere down south. He's from around the region
Man,
of Carolina. He's
motherfuckers,
from down here. I understand individuals. I really read the psychology of people. So, I see the type of person he is. And he means well, but he jokes.
Nah, he from the United States of Mind, bro.
In the United States of mine ain't got nothing to do. Fuck all that shit y'all talking about that ain't on paper. He's from this region. He's from this
No,
region.
I'm not, man. I'm
That,
not from Earth, bro. I'm not.
but that's the thing, knowledge. Why would somebody be from a piece of paper?
man, y'all
Hey,
niggas trolling,
thank you
man.
so much.
In case y'all don't know
Y'all be
who
wanting
y'all
to play with me, man. I be
talking
trying to have
about.
some good ass conversations, man. Y'all,
Well,
y'all,
he
y'all
telling
got
you too,
that
bro.
fucking chat saying more like more interesting shit than this, man. Come on now, like that
No,
shit
it's because
scares
the way you
me,
treat me, bro.
bro.
You treat me
It's
like
like
you're a
y'all trying to make a
supervisor.
mockery of my show
You
or
treat me.
something, bro.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
And then
No,
I
listen,
write
man.
motherfuckers off, and
No,
then
no, treat me with the same honor as your
I'm not
SD
doing this
card. Like,
to you. I
treat,
bring y'all up
treat,
here because I want to build with y'all.
uh,
I don't want to go back and
forgive
forth
me.
with shit, bro.
Forgive me for going back and forth with you. Forgive me.
I'm,
But,
I'm, not, I'm not going
but,
back and forth with no silly shit, bro. I'm
but that's
not.
what I'm saying, bro. Like,
All I'm gonna do is
but
mute
you
you
already done put me in a silly seat, though. You already see me silly. You already made me silly in your head, bro.
No,
I
that's
never
because
stopped
you
being
want to
silly.
be silly, bro. I gave you the
No,
floor, bro. Hold
no,
on.
you
And
already.
hold on. I'm gonna mute your damn mic, and I'm gonna put my shit up. I'm gonna put my shit up in the front. I'm gonna put my shit up in the front. I gave this silly ass nigga a chance to talk, right? Because every time I said something, somebody wanted to say something, he wanted to giggle and laugh and cut them off. So I said, okay, you got the floor, talk. This nigga said, oh, give me a moment. I guess you ain't got time for that. And he started fucking laughing, saying some old stupid ass shit. Then I said, okay, bro, keep going. What the nigga do? He's just laughing, saying stupid ass shit, talking about some supervisor or something. Bro, we was over here building on shit. And I said, go ahead, you got the floor, which means talk about something that sounds interesting, somebody can relate to. No, what this nigga do? Start saying more stupid shit. Ain't nobody calling you retarded. And I called you silly for the simple fact you're trying to be silly. You're trying to be funny. You're trying to make a mockery of my panel, I feel like, bro. And when I say making a mockery, that means you coming on my panel, just trying to act a donkey, say stupid shit, can't nobody understand, and talk about you ain't from Earth, you ain't from here, you ain't from there, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. Then what the fuck are you here for, bro? Like, for real. I gave you the mic. I don't mute your mic for nothing. I mute your mic because damn, other people wanted to talk. And you say, oh, well, damn, y'all was cutting each other off while y'all was talking. Okay, so when motherfuckers start talking, that's when you ready to jump in and say some stupid shit. So I said, you got the flow. I even presented you front and center like how I'm doing me right now, bro. And you didn't say shit, but started laughing and giggling. And then say, hold on, give me a moment. And you start giggling again. Talk about something. That's all I'm saying, bro. Talk about something. I'm not doing this show just to get a laugh out of shit, bro. And that's all I'm asking. Just respect the show. This has nothing to do with that shit you be saying retarded and all that little silly ass shit. It has nothing to do with that, bro. I gave you the floor, front and center. I gave you that pleasure, bro. Just like how I'm doing me right now. To say what I had to say, but you didn't want to say nothing. You started laughing and giggling. So of course I went to Sir Drop, started talking about the fight. But you come in and start saying some more stupid ass shit. And yeah, it's stupid because you didn't make no correlation. You didn't have no basis or no substance about the stuff you was talking about. You're joking and giggling. If you want to talk about something, I gave you the floor to talk about it. But you didn't do that. And now the people that's tuning in watching, like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell are they really talking about? I don't get it. When I gave you the floor to build on something you wanted to build about, just like I say, Sir Drop, you got the floor. I say, Raul, you got the floor. They're going to start talking about something. But I'm going to mute my mic and fall back. And you ain't got to say nothing about me muting your mic because I just told you why I muted your mic. I muted your mic because I gave you the floor to talk about something and you disregarded that. You didn't want to talk about anything. You wanted to laugh and giggle. And I say, make that make sense. And then you can rebuttal, well, I don't got no sense. I'm retarded. And I'm not doing that with you tonight, bro. I'm not doing that with you tonight.
Hey, what if the sun is about to smack the earth?
Hey, I ain't get that message, man. Can you say that again, bro? I got a mute button too, man. Can you tell me that stuff again? Can
That shit
can
is
you
insane, man. Damn, man. So you just
Yeah, that's how
specialize
I'm gonna do that
in
because he don't even
building.
want to build, bro. He just want to be silly, man. I ain't got time for that. I know that's your boy Raul, and I fuck with him. I
That's
want him
not
to
my
come to the
play.
show so he can goddamn talk, but he want to
Nah,
do that. He don't really
that
want
shit
to
is
build on
not.
nothing. And now we've been, according to y'all, time don't exist. Well, we've been wasting time for about 20 minutes dealing with him.
Hey, but look, dig this. What if the sun, man, is about to smack the earth, man, and reset this shit? When they say the sky's falling, like, what if that's what the chemtrails is? They trying to repel that shit back, and ain't nothing they can do about it. I ain't trying to scare nobody, but when that shit gets so close, this shit gonna set a fire. Like when it comes to the scriptures, I ain't a Bible thumper, but it says it's gonna end this shit with fire. First it ended it with water by the sun melting all the ice, flooded everything, and bounced back. And now it does this spiral again. If you notice, the seasons is all fucked up. Some shit don't even go like they used to go. So that's just a theory I've been wondering about. Like, what if that shit they trying to propel that bitch back? Because the sun's supposed to eat all the planets, and that's what fuel it. But I don't believe in planets, so I still gotta look at the science on what's being said though, and put it in my world and see what makes sense out of it.
Yeah, that whole planet shit is an idea, man. That's like some talking about people going to Mars. Like, all right.
So drop. Are you saying that the sun got hands?
No, I'm saying the sun is getting closer and closer to where the fuck we at. And pretty soon that shit gonna be so close it's gonna set shit afire. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, could that be because the sun is getting bigger? Because they say that as the sun ages, the radiation from inside it starts to get acts unstable and it tends to expand. So And you know, we just had a solar flare not too long ago, and I don't know if y'all guys watched the news or anything, but y'all seen it, the Northern Lights. Like I'm in North Carolina, and you can see the Northern Lights in North Carolina. Like if you was like out in the country in a clear sky, you could actually see the streets in the sky. Like that was kind of amazing right there, because you know that's usually a phenomenon you can only see in the North Pole, but because of the
That shit was finished last
electromagnetic
week.
disruption, and they had some solar flares, you were able to see it.
Yeah, and that just happened like maybe like 6 days ago. You could see the aurora borealis
Oh,
up
okay, so
in
okay, so
Ohio.
yeah, you seen it too.
I ain't see it. I was asleep like a motherfucker. It was between 10 and think like 2 a.m. and shit up
Yeah,
here in
yeah. So
Ohio.
around here, it was like between 11 and 2, and and that's crazy because out here it happened for like about like 4 days straight. You could see it.
And I wonder what else be happening when they spray all them chemtrails and blanket out the sky. And then you be like, damn, what the fuck is over them clouds they just made? Is they traveling? It's something they don't want us to see. I don't know though. Like I said, I'm speculating.
What's up? What's up, Dom? Salute to Dom. Yo, Dom, if you're not doing nothing, you ain't got to work tomorrow. Come on the panel, man. Build with us for a little bit. What you think, Ro?
About what?
What Drop just was talking about dropping out?
Man, I don't really get into that type of talk, because I don't think, none of that apply to what the sun is. I think, the sun.
No, no, I'm just saying like about the seeing the northern lights, the auroras and all that. Like I'm asking about that, bro.
Well, I've never seen it in real life. I've
Oh,
only
bro,
seen.
man, I seen that shit. That shit looks fucking crazy, bro. Like you can see it. Like that shit was nice, bro.
Yeah, I've
I ain't
never
never
seen it
seen a
in.
sky like that before, bro. And that's the first time that ever happened. Like me living this 36 years on Earth, that was my first time ever seeing it. It was because of some magnetic disturbance or whatever.
And you
And
got
then
to
you know
see
we
that
just
in
getting Mercury retrograde. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Mercury retrograde, but
Look, I say this about it. I've never seen it in real life, and if I do, I'm thinking it's some type of blue beam technology.
see, it was more than blue. It was like orange and green. It was like different colors, bro.
Now, I'm not saying you don't see it, and that's not
No,
what it
no, no.
is.
I'm saying what it looked like to me. It was like a long elongated wave, and it had kind of like a green tint, bluish tint, and then the sky had like the background of the sky was like a little orange. It was kind of fascinating to see. It's one of the
Hey,
things you
bro.
just see in person and be like, man.
Hey, Rob. Why would they fake it just once every 60 years?
Why is what
Why
every
would
60
they do?
years?
All right, now what just happened like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, was you could see the northern lights over here in the United States. You said it's blue beam technology. I'm asking you, why would they fake it just once in a lifetime?
Control,
Control what?
control the masses, control you, control
Control
me.
the masses with the ain't nobody even get to see it. You had to really like notice what's happening. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
you ain't
you had to really go out into the country to see it. It wasn't like if you're in the city with pollution and cars giving off CO2 emission and it's where it's buildings and trees, you wouldn't have been able to see it. You had to go into the country to
and they
see it.
didn't promote it. It wasn't on the news or nothing. You kind of had to just like look through Google and shit and be like, damn, okay. I think it might have been May 13th. I don't remember. But I know that I was asleep and I was mad as fuck because I would have been able to see the eclipse and that in a lifetime, and that shit don't come. But so
Yeah,
like
but they
like
say
the
that
next
eclipse
time
ain't
that's
showing
gonna happen, Rock,
or
you're gonna
something.
be 98 years old.
Well, put it like this: if I see my name is written in the sky, and when it comes to me, I'm thinking that they want me to lose control. They want me to go crazy and lose control so they could have control of myself. But I know that I'm in control,
I don't
So
know what
right?
who is
you're
they? When
talking
you say
about.
they, who you talking about, Ro?
What?
So I can have a little clarification. When you say they, who you talking about?
You say when I say name,
No, when you say they, who you in reference to? That's what I'm trying to inquire.
I'm referencing to those that control the day.
About yeah, but who is they? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I mean,
The
we could just be saying that's now that we don't know, we can just be saying that's a they.
I know, I know the day.
So listen, Raul, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to go against you, bro, because I fucks with you. You know, you come on my panels all the time. I love you, bro. But when you say they, who are they? You know, are you talking about the government? Are you talking about like a society? When you say they, who are they? I mean, because for you to say they, you got an idea that it's persons involved with altering things. So that means from somewhere you got it's a they. Who are they? That's all I'm asking.
But if you know there is people controlling this reality, you
Who
all you
are those
asking.
people? That's what I'm asking. Like when you say people, that's what I'm asking. Like who are these people you're talking on? So I can look further into it. You feel me? Because when you say they, I don't know who you're talking about.
They
They can
literally they in your face. They in your TV screen, right? They in your face every time telling you what the news is. And
but who are they?
you
No, tell
literally
me who
wake
they
up,
are.
you literally wake up
Who are
every
they?
day. Don't you?
All right, now who they is, right? It's not the people in the flesh. It's the thing that possesses it. The
I don't know.
they
He
is.
didn't tell me who they are. That's why I want to know.
I'm telling you who they is. It's
I just
anybody
told you
in the
knowledge.
world. Listen, it's anybody in the world.
Dom say, are they controllers and rulers? So the rulers of the planet, the people that invest the most, the people with money.
Not if they don't get possessed by that demon. They ain't shit. They just a normal person like us. It's a entity that possesses all these things that run the world. The people is just the puppets. They get possessed and took over, and their soul gets sold. And then the entity that moves these people, like if we're gonna say these, and you'll say, well, who are these people? The government ain't a person, so we would say the government instead of saying Satan or instead of
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But look,
Right.
my my name is reversible being for a reason. I think they do the possession. They going
But
around.
I don't know who you talking about when you say they, bro. Because it
I
leaves me
just
in confusion. You got me trying to figure out who they is.
but I'm telling you, if you
If you can, roll, give me a better distinction of the people besides they.
well,
Like,
you have to be able to pay
like
attention.
say the corrupt people, and then I got an idea who corrupt people are. I know corrupt people can be politicians, government, anybody. Like something better than they. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm giving it to you. You have to be able to pay attention so you could
Okay,
get
so
it or grab it.
so don't say they then. Just say who it is.
But I'm again, it's not a who.
It is the who if you say they. They
No,
is
I'm literally saying they.
they is them. Them can derives back from who, bro?
Listen, bro, don't you wake up every day?
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't separate it from the day. The day is the day, and they in your face every day.
No, I get what
Y'all
you
niggas
want.
crazy, but hey,
I get
look,
what
what
you
he's saying is this, Rob. Instead of saying they, you would be like the powers that be. or you'll be like, man, the people that's possessed or the government, or instead of saying they, whoever you think it is, we get what you saying. You keep saying you don't listen, you don't get it. No, we get what you
Yeah, yeah,
saying.
he ain't
We
getting where
want to
we
see
coming from. He don't be trying to understand what he's saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you say they, tell me who they are, because you got a distinction of who they are because you call them they. Are they little red people that's running around? Are they little green people with big heads? Are they the government? Are they the rulers of the world? Are they the bankers? Are they the billionaires of the world? Who are they? You get what I'm saying?
But now that you already know how I do.
I know,
Whether
but I know, bro, but I know how you do. But if you can, when I ask you these things, bro, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. I'm doing it for the audience that's watching or that's gonna rewatch this, so they can know who they are when you say they. I don't want to leave people in what would that word be I mean because you are very loquacious and you know you stick to your sentiments. And like Dom said, true KU, because
but
we want to know who they are. It's
but
just to clarify who they are.
but look, you know who they are. The people
Yeah,
in the
oh
chat
man,
know
there
who
you
they
go.
are.
I know, but bro, we got to give clarity to the audience.
That's what I'm saying. The people in the audience know who they are. Everybody always
Not not
refer to
not not
they.
everyone. We might have somebody that's new to the community, bro, and they really
Listen,
trying to understand what we talk about. And
it's
then when
not
we
a
say
it's not a
they
pe-
don't know who we talking about.
it's
We
not a
got to be able
person.
to give them some clarification.
It's not a person on earth that speak English that don't refer to the they or the
I
actual
know,
they.
I know, I know, but today, but usually, if we done already, if we refer to them as a they, we done talked about them before. So, like, let's say you drop and I talking about the government, right? And then
Right.
we be like, well, we know how they do, and we're in reference to the government, right?
Yeah, again. But I know what you're talking about. You know, but again, I always speak in a term that cover the whole floor. I don't want to leave a stone unturned.
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So don't leave it unturned. Then tell us who they are, bro.
But
I got
that's what I'm saying. So that there is the umbrella that cover it all. Whether it's the government, whether it's the people that controlling social structure, whether it's the corrupt one, whether it's the day when you wake up, you know, and what you call the day like today or the next day. Whether it's all I'm bringing the day is the umbrella that cover it all. So wherever people is at in the state of mind, that's where they get it. That's where they meet
that's
with
what
it.
they that's what they is then.
Yeah, again, the THEY though is not separating from the DAY. People separate it because people understand separation. They are standing on they are standing under separation.
Yeah.
But you know me, like I said, I'm connected all to the wholeness of everything.
Okay. And I understand the connection to the wholeness of everything because I agree with that. It was just that's all I was saying, bro. Like, who are they? That's all. I didn't mean no harm. I'm not trying to rattle your nerves. I'm just curious to who you say they are. You get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
all.
I say this all the time. Please do not let me put the hat on your head or the shoe on your head if you know that you are the shoe
You
on
good?
your feet. If you know
Welcome
that
to the show, Double Dark.
Looney, shout out to Looney. But yeah, I always say this, not knowledge. Don't let me address you or dress you up. if they had faith,
It's none of that. I was inquiring, bro. When you said they, I just wanted to know what you mean when you said they and who
yeah,
they
and
are.
when I said that, and that statement go towards they too. Like the statement go towards they. Like when I say don't let me do it, I'm speaking to they too. So I don't want they to let me put their
No,
hat
no,
on
but,
their
but, but
head.
that's not a correlation to what we're talking about. What
What you
I'm
mean it's not?
referencing is when you said they, bro. I asked who they are. Then you could they say simply the people that drive the yellow taxi cabs. That's who they are. You know,
Yeah,
I
but the
want
thing
you
is,
to
the way
bring a
I'm
little
looking
bit
at it, the
more
way I'm looking at it,
clarification to who they are.
listen,
You
the
get what
way
I'm
I'm
saying?
looking at it, the way I'm looking at it is like I got a hat and a pair of shoes in my hand, and I said, "Look, anybody could get it," and everybody's asking me, "Who you talking to?" Listen, if the hat
No,
fits you, go ahead
no,
and
that's
grab it.
different. That's different. That's different. That's if you were speaking to an audience or to a group of people. When you say they, you're speaking in reference to somebody in particularly.
No,
You get
to
what
a group of people.
I'm saying? Okay,
They
so
refer to a group
okay,
also.
so you feel me then? So who are those group of people then, bro? That's all I ask.
But I
Tell me
just
who
give
you
you
think
the
those group of
example.
people are. Ain't like you can't say who it is. I mean, ain't nobody gonna come kill you in your sleep. Ain't nobody. Oh man, we gotta kill this because he know who killed JFK. It's nothing
No,
like that.
I'm saying they're going to come and get the hat and put it on their own head because they know it fit. I don't have to. I'm not
I
going,
get what you're saying, but I don't know who you're talking about. That's all I'm saying,
but
bro.
they know who they are. That's the thing. They know who they are. So
I,
they're going to come and
who
grab their
are
hat and put it
they?
on
That's
their
what I'm
on their own
asking.
head.
What's up, Dom? Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, salute to Dom and Looney. I know y'all come up here, y'all got stuff to say. Yeah, I'ma just mute.
What's up, Dom? What's up, Lonnie?
Hey, KU. Hey, Naga.
Salute, bro.
Dom knew
Respect.
Dom understood what I was saying, man.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
knew
did.
you saying too. I know where he's at getting at.
A lot of times people, whether they know or not, they're doing spin doctoring. Opposed, it's a very simple procedure. Who are they? We could break it down. Governments could be one, corporations, but what's behind governments? Humans. Now, do they want names, per se? Do you want to know a corporation? Is it Elon Musk?
Bill
Maybe.
Gates.
It could be Bill Gates, Elon Musk, but these are just names. Again, these are human names.
Are they
Could there be
complicit?
other? Go ahead. Go ahead, Lonnie.
No, I was just
But,
saying they're
but
complicit.
then that gives
Just agreeing
distinction,
with you.
right?
Yeah.
If you just saying they, we don't know who you're talking about.
It's like when people say we. Who's the we? People just assume because there's a whole bunch of people together. Well, am I included in the we? Again, it's an overgeneralization, and that's where a lot of the message gets missed. And it's like when people say, okay, well, we're fighting for a certain cause. Okay, well, who's the we? All of us? Are we in agreement? Have we discussed all the little details? Some people just don't like details,
Look,
but go
it
ahead.
if I said we doing something, right? Everybody that's doing it know I'm talking about them. Everybody that, let's say I say, oh, we playing basketball. Everybody that's playing basketball know I'm talking about them. And everybody that's not playing basketball, no, I'm not talking about them because they're looking at themselves. I'm not playing basketball. He must not talking about me.
That's true when you hang around certain people for periods of time. But when you're talking about they, for some people, they overgeneralize. So they'll say this. Okay, so what are we talking about? Are we talking about the United Nations? Are we talking about corporations? Are we talking about certain types of governments? When people are nationalists, they're not going to understand they might not be nationalists. They might be globalists. Now, you probably understand that, Naga, but we're talking, and KU's, it's his channel. It's being recorded. So a lot of that could be missed by a lot of people. Who are they talking? And then a lot of people just give, oh yeah, okay, yeah, they start agreeing, but they're not honest, meaning that they really don't understand what the group is talking about. It's like me talking about spiritual stuff. Unless they're teachable, you won't be able to break it down for them. But for a lot of people, they just want to, oh yeah, okay, that's it. We'll go to heaven. Okay, where's heaven? Hell, where's hell? Most people just say those words, but they never break it down and understand that the audience that they're around might not grasp that. And the ones that even
we gotta simplify it to the audience, because if
yes,
I don't understand it, I know my audience not gonna understand it. You get what I'm saying?
I know.
Even though we on the panel understand it, but who are they? You get what I'm saying?
And this is when you come in and break it down for them. Cause remember, this is when that's why
Remember,
when
that's what
people
I asked you to do, but you couldn't give me a distinction of who they were.
yeah, but bro, I don't do what you do, you don't do what I do. We all do what we do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but if we live in front of an audience, bro, we can at least help the audience understand what we saying. We ain't gotta be arrogant with it, like, oh, this is just what I do. No, make it to where we can have them understand where we're coming from, where they can get the point. You feel me? That's the
Listen
whole
though.
point of doing the show. We want other people to get the point.
But listen, let me show you something, right? If I only speak English and I met somebody that
I'm
only
not
speak
talking about you only speaking English. All I'm saying is make it relative to the audience.
but
Make it to where the
get what
audience
you
can
get
have some
what I'm
clarity.
saying. So get what I'm saying. So if I only speak English and I'm speaking English and somebody right don't speak English, how can I make them understand what I'm saying?
Well, you wouldn't be speaking to them actually at that point, Naga. You'd be talking to the people that either speak English. It's like saying, okay, I'm speaking to adults. It depends. Which one is the easier person that you want to communicate with? You have to speak, in this case, like you're talking to children, opposed to very intellectual human beings. You go to the one that's more simpler to explain it to. So in this case, the they could be broken down because there's people that actually show anger towards somebody. It's okay, well, give me a name, or let's give me a group of people. So for example, the they could be elite families. Now somebody said, okay, even further. I said, well, no, I've already given you a bone. Start doing some of your own research and understanding what does it mean to have an elite family, generational wealth. It's like talking about corporations. Okay, give me a corporation. Are we talking IBM? Are we talking about GM? But I'm giving bones. But when people just quickly overlap, oh, you know what I'm talking about? I said, no, I don't. I'm asking for clarity.
No, I get exactly what all of y'all is saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. All I'm saying is if I'm providing the food, be able to grab your own plate. Don't let me come and share a plate and give it to you and then I have to feed you again.
No, but
That's
see, we can't take a play when you say they, because we don't know who they are. Like they can be anything, bro. Like you got to give us some clarification of who you think they are. We got to understand
it's
what you're
crystal
saying in
clear.
your mind, because in your reference, they can mean something totally different than someone else. So, like he said, if you're talking about family bloodlines or bankers or corrupt politicians, we got an idea of the they you're talking about. But if you don't make that clarification, we don't know.
But some people, okay, if I was here earlier, obviously, Naga could have said they, and I might have been better suited to jump in and give clarity to it. Like I could talk about crystal singing bowls, but somebody would say, okay, but how do they work? I said, well, that's not my specialty to break it down. But I've just given a bone, for example, and maybe my wife or somebody else can actually break it down. So some people, like in this case, Naga, probably just gave a quick they, but that's not his role to actually break it down. Where other people might break it down. It's like some
No,
people can go ahead.
I do. That's how I speak. I do break stuff down, but I don't specify things. I'm not a specialist,
Yes.
right? So I don't specify things, but I do break things down. That's why when he asks me and I show him, I break it down, to the day, the DAY or the THEY, and let him know that they're all connected. But it's separate. It's broken down. So again, I do that, but it's just that I don't specify things. To for people. I'm not gonna let. I don't know what's going to satisfy your need. You the only one. Like I know for me, can't nobody don't know how to satisfy
Well,
my
look, it's
need.
not about satisfying a need. It's just bringing clarity, bro. It's just when you say they is, just say they is a group of dogs. They is a group of people that deal with a certain specific thing. And that doesn't take a lot. Anybody can understand that, and it doesn't take you a long time to explain that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to go all extra about breaking down who they are. Just say,
It's an exchange of information, a little
But I let you
clarity.
know the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
yeah. You know, I mean, if you say something like that, we understand who they are now. But if
no,
you
but
just say
the
everybody
thing
knows who
is
they are,
the thing is I get
and
again,
you see them every day, we don't know what you're talking about.
again,
That's like trying to describe police and not saying police. Oh, they gonna
again.
arrest you. Oh, they in the neighborhood every day. Oh, they doing this and that. If you don't say police, we don't know you're talking about police. You get the
But
distinction
again,
I'm trying
bro,
to say, bro?
you wanted it sounds like you wanted me to specify on on a category of day.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No, I
when
want you to give clarification to who they are, not a
but
category.
I let you know, hold on right quick. It seems like you more wanted me to specify on a category of day when I let you know I was talking about all categories of day, even the day DAY. That's to
No,
let you know.
DACC, no. There you go. You speaking in riddles. You trying to make comparison with words and stuff. We're not doing that. If we speaking in day, we're talking about individuals. We're not talking about the day. We're not.
No, you talking
Listen.
about individual.
We're not talking about the day. We're talking about the they.
No, you
THEY.
talking about that.
We're talking about
You
individuals. That's what I was.
you
That's why I was trying to inquire on.
and the we go to people that's talking like how you breaking it down. But when I'm talking about the day, I'm not talking about a categorical day. I'm talking about all categorical of day. And
I'm,
people that talk like me know exactly what I'm talking about. Like if mine's eyes was in the
Okay,
chat or you was
okay. So,
up
like
here,
I said, if we got an audience full of people that ain't on that type of stuff you on, bro, and you coming on the panel and that's their first time watching this type of thing, bro, how can they understand what you're saying? They're gonna
they
get
they
lost.
don't.
That's
They
the
don't.
no, listen, no, listen. That's the whole reason you coming up here expressing your sentiments, bro.
Let me
So
let me
other
show you.
people can
Let,
can understand you, and
let
other
me show
people
you.
can relate to you. But if you're
Everything
not
it
able
mean
to break it down and give clarity to what you're saying, you're gonna leave people lost and leave people blind. We don't want
no,
to leave
people
blind
already
people.
lost. People already lost.
It
I'm
has
not
nothing to
leaving
do with
them.
it, bro. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not
I
getting what
get
I'm
what you're
saying,
saying. Let
bro.
me show you how I get what you're
No,
saying.
no,
For
hold on,
example,
no, hold on, because you still haven't told me who they are. You just
I
running
told
around in
you,
circles
bro. I
without let me
told you who they
explain who
are.
they are.
No, I told you. Don't say I didn't tell you.
You
I
didn't.
didn't
You
give
talking
you a
about
category.
DAY. DAY has nothing to do with
I-
THEY.
It do.
No, it don't. It's something totally different, bro.
No, it not. It's
I
not.
say, who is they?
The day. The day is the day. Hold on, but let me show you like how it do. Some people that
I
don't
fucks with you,
understand.
Raul. I fucks with you to the death, bro. But you gotta stop running in circles. Tell me who they are.
No, you wanna bring me back in a circle when I already told you. But I
Okay,
wanna
okay,
pass
so
that
okay,
because I don't wanna keep.
okay. Well, we got 4 people on the panel. Let's just get some clarification. Don,
Mhm.
Dark Double Copy. Do y'all know the they he's talking about?
Well, I know about what when people sometimes interpret the they, and I can give some sort of leads. In this case, the they could be government officials. I said
Okay,
earlier.
okay, right.
Yep.
And that's all he had to say, right?
Well,
And that
those
brings
are
a
some
little bit of
things.
clarification to it.
As a
In
layman
case
term,
people want
yes.
to do further research, right?
Yeah, to do layman term. It's like if somebody says to me, if I start saying the word satanic and then you ask me a question, what is it to be satanic? I'll break it down in a very simple form, but not in some sewage mouthful of shit. It's left-hand path. People that always talk about the me, and then hopefully they can relate to it. If not, it's beyond their scope of comprehension. Even the ones that sometimes are very wise, they actually trip themselves over where it's a very direct question that you had asked. Wasn't complicated, but most people make it complicated. Hence, they spin doctor themselves.
And use word salad.
Listen,
Yeah,
man.
but
If
I
y'all
get. Go ahead, Naga. I know you well enough in a short period of time. KU is looking for a general response, not a personal response.
no, he's looking for a specific response, not a
You're
general,
saying
not a
that. Okay,
not a general.
specific. Okay, so what's specific? In this case, it would be government, United Nation. You could even give some personal names, even though we don't know them. We just hear about them.
Yeah. I'm looking for a general response, something everyone can relate to, bro. That's what I was asking you.
That's it.
Like, who
It's
is
nothing
they?
But
difficult.
No, but the way I put it, every is fit all categories. So everybody already related to
No,
according to
because you
where
didn't
they
say
at.
who it was, bro. You
No,
gotta give us a
on a
distinction,
specific
bro. You didn't give
level,
us no
Excuse
distinction.
me.
you
Or
want
Lucas.
you want people to be able to relate on a specific
No,
level.
bro, that's because we got people watching, bro. Not everybody think like bro. Not everybody think like Knowledge Uprising, bro. Who are they? That's all I had to ask you. Who are
But
they?
that's why I speak the way
If
I
you
speak.
listen, if you want to say the government, just say the government. Don't go around and and be circuitous with it and run in circles. Tell us who they are.
No, the thing is, if you want to take it as the government, you take it. If they want to take it
No,
as
no.
the
Oh,
they,
see, we not trying to take it no certain way. We trying to take it how you say it.
no,
Because
you
you
can't.
said
I'm
they.
I'm that's
We
the
didn't
Hey
thing.
guys,
say
You
they.
already
I'm
We
said
gonna
it.
want to
come
know
back,
who
guys.
they
Hold on,
are to
knowledge.
you.
Let me show
That's what
you.
I'm
Let me
trying to
show
tell
you
you.
how y'all cannot take it as how I'm giving it to y'all. Because I'm saying it. I repeated myself over and over, and y'all can't get it. So don't say that y'all need to try, you're trying to get it
You
how
didn't
I'm
tell us,
giving
bro.
it
You
to y'all.
still didn't say who they were.
No, you didn't get it. Don't say I didn't tell
You
you. You
didn't
didn't
say,
get
bro.
it.
You can't say whoever it is to you because that's not who they are.
Yes, that's what they are to
No,
me.
you got to give us a distinction of who they are because
No.
you were the ones. You the one purported that out your mouth. So now we're inquiring about the they you're talking about. We don't
You
know who they
confused,
are.
knowledge. You confused.
I'm not confused.
Yes, my brother, you confused.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
telling you. You're asking me to give it to you how I comprehend it, how I'm putting it out. And that's exactly what I've
No,
been
like
doing
he
for the
said, I
past two,
want you to
3
give a
weeks.
general answer for everybody can understand you, bro.
No, bro. You wanted a specific answer that everybody could relate
I
it to.
want a general answer everybody can understand. Like he said, the government, this person or that person. You didn't give us none of that, bro.
What is the general answer? What is the what
General
is the
answer is like this is a general answer, right? What is a popular shoe brand, right? I wouldn't say whatever shoe brand you like. I would say Nike, Reebok, Timberland. Those are popular shoe brands, right?
that's not a general.
No,
That's
no,
not
no, no.
general.
That is a general answer because everybody can be relate. Well, I do like a pair of Nikes, or I do like a pair of Jordans, or I do like a pair of Skechers because those are shoes that are relative to people. If I say what type of shoes you like, well, I like any type of pair of shoes you like. That's not a general answer. If you just was talking about, well, everybody likes them popular shoes they're wearing and they're red and black, knowing that a red and black pair of Nikes had just came out, and those are the shoes you are referencing. You get what I'm saying?
I get
No,
what you're
you get
saying,
what I'm
but to
saying,
me,
right?
I get
Like,
what you're saying, but to me, that's being specific.
no, no, that's giving a general answer, bro.
To
You can't
you,
say
to you,
whatever you like
to
or
you.
whatever you like because I'm trying to inquire on what specific type of shoe you're referring to.
And
Not
knowledge.
not what I like. So
I
when you
told you
say
knowledge.
they,
You're
I want to know
confused.
who they are.
I told you you're
It's
confused,
just like you can say they came over to my house.
bro. I
Also,
told you
I asked you, who are they? And you were like, well, whoever you think they are. No, I don't know who came to your house. You got to tell me who came to your house. I'm not over there where you at. You get what
no.
I'm saying?
That's
No,
not the
no,
case.
no,
That's
hold
not the
on.
case. The
No,
case
that's a
is
generalization where you can understand it now and give
no,
clarity to the situation, bro.
no. That's
Because
not
I
the
don't know
case.
who came over to your house if you just say, well, they came over to my house and, we hung out. Well, who
And do
are they?
what? And do what? So
No, no,
if hold on.
no. It doesn't have that to do with anything. I
Yes,
said
it do. Yes, it is
I'm
because
speaking in general. If you were in reference to some people, if you
no,
say they came over to my house and I ask you, well, who are they? If you say, well, whoever you want them to be, that's
no,
not giving
no.
me
That's
a
an
real answer.
incomplete statement.
That's
It's
you
an
saying,
incomplete statement, bro. If I say they come to my house, it's an incomplete statement. I have to tell you
okay,
they
and
come.
you just admitted to yourself you said an incomplete statement when you were talking about they doing this and they doing that.
No, let me show you how
You
it's
didn't do it.
incomplete. Let me show you how it's
It is
incomplete.
incomplete. It
Hold
is
on,
incomplete.
bro.
You didn't
Let me
tell me
show
who
you.
they were.
Hold on. Let me show you how it's incomplete. If I say they come to my house, you need to know what they come to do. Once you know what they come to do, then you
Mm,
can specify. If I say, hold
no, I
on,
don't want to
hold
know
on,
what
bro,
they coming to do. I
hold
want to
on,
know
bro.
who
You
they
keep cutting
are.
me off,
I'm
so you don't
asking who
get the
they
whole
are.
spiel.
I'm not worried
You
about what
keep
they
cutting
came
me
to
off, you
do.
don't get the whole
I want to
spiel.
know who they are. That's
You
the whole
hold
point I'm
on,
trying
bro.
to do.
Hold on. You keep
That's the
cutting me
whole
off.
point I'm trying to get to you.
Hold on.
You
You
trying to
keep
go in
cutting me off.
circles with me,
Hold
Ro.
on,
You
bro.
trying to go in
Hold
circles
on.
with me.
Hold on. You keep cutting me off, so you don't get the whole spiel. If I tell you they come to my house and rob me, you know who they are. They're robbers. If I tell you they come to my house and fix my internet, who you know who they are. They are internet people. If I tell you they come to my house and fix my TV, you know who they are. They fix his TV. So if I just say, oh, they come to my house, that's an incomplete statement. So I did not speak in that term. I did not give you an incomplete. I give you a
You
full
did. You
spiel.
did. You did.
No, I
You
didn't.
still haven't told us who they are. Hey,
I
Dom.
told you who they
Hey,
are.
Dom.
Okay.
Am I wrong? What did
It's
he
not.
say?
I guess because you have an audience, can I explain a general way of questions and response?
Go ahead.
So if KU asked me, Dom, what sports do you like? And I say basketball. That's it. Now, people usually go sideways. Well, they'll say, well, I like the Lakers and I like LeBron James. I said, no, that's not the question I asked. I asked, what sports do you like? It's no different if somebody said, Dom, what kind of music do you like? I'll just say, like, I like rap. But then if I start going on and on and on and talking about it, I like Puff Daddy or I like Run DMC, the person that's responding is not following. That there's no follow-up question yet. That's usually an indication the person's always about them.
So I got a question, Dom. So if you
Yes.
ask me what type of sport do I like, and I say I like all sport, do you have to pin me down to a certain sport?
No, you've responded to the question. It's done.
Exactly. That's what I've been doing with the day.
No, okay. Okay. I'm not gonna get caught up in this web.
Yeah, because me neither. Because he didn't. He didn't explain the day, right, Dom? You know he
Well,
No,
didn't.
because hold on. Just like sports cover all the sports that there is, the day cover all the day, all type of category there could be. And
That
I
still that
told
still
you
doesn't give us a generalization of who they are, man. We don't know what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Who are they? Like give us the categories and reference you're speaking on.
yeah, and I
You
get where
know,
you're coming.
at least help us out a little bit.
I guess I get where KU's coming from because there's a lot of people they do say words they, and he was just asking in this case you Naga. That's it. He could have asked anybody. What do you mean when you say? It's like when people say, "Dom, what do you believe in?" I'm like, I don't really value belief systems. Now
man,
they might say,
Dom,
okay, but you have to give me an answer. I said, no,
Dom.
I just yes,
You
go ahead.
if you comprehend what I said about the question, if you ask me what type of sport do I like, and I tell you I like all the sport, then you
So
can comprehend. If you ask me to be, if I'm speaking about the day and I say it cover all there could be, then you understand that I don't have to be specific. I already put it in a general term. It covers all of it. All any day that could ever be possible, it covered it. Just
okay,
like any
Naga, are
sport
you
that could
okay with
ever
that?
be, it covered it.
Naga, I'm the kind of person, I know I'm full of shit, but I'm okay with it. I don't need to defend it or attack it. The fact that you're going on and on about it, you're not okay with your response, regardless of other people understand it. This is how you get yourself into debates. You're debating yourself. If I had asked a simple question, and it is a very simple question with a simple response, what sports do you like? And you say all sports. The answer and the question is done. Outside of that, you're wasting fucking energy. You just don't see yourself. You don't hear yourself from the outside. You go on. That's why I say you go sideways.
This is
Stop
not.
fucking
This is not.
justifying yourself.
This is
Stop
not being genuine.
justifying. Again, Naga, you're doing this. Stay in your lane. It's done. The response is done. You weren't the right person to fucking ask the question. It's a simple fucking question with a simple response. The fact that you go on and on and on, I don't give a shit if you're fucking God himself. You're going on.
No, stop it. I did
Okay.
not go. I did not go on
Okay,
for
there
no
you go.
reason.
You're still doing it.
No, stop it. Stop it. I
Okay,
keep
I'm
I
done.
keep repeating the same answer because y'all keep saying that I did. Oh, because not y'all. Because now they keep saying that I did not answer it. So I had to let him know that I answer it. Don't see I keep going and on and on and on and on,
Okay, so what
like
did you
as if
say?
that
What
nobody
did you
didn't see I
say?
didn't answer it.
Did you say
You didn't
government?
give an answer, bro.
Did you say government?
You see, here we go again. Here we go again saying that I didn't answer it. But you over here saying that I'm going on and on for no reason.
Yes. Okay, but what did you say? Well, instead of everything else you said, they, what did you say? Because obviously, most people understand when they say a question, a simple question like "Who are they?" is it could be anything. It could say Mickey Mouse. It could be Walt Disney, as far as I'm concerned, and that's it. But if you wanted to say it relates with the they, with the day, then you have to break it down. Now, is that a private conversation? Is it something beyond all of that? Because it was a simple response to KU's inquiry. It could
Yeah,
have went
y'all
on a
could
little
talk
bit, but it
about
was
it.
still. Go ahead.
Y'all could talk about it and move on to a next topic. I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Okay.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. It's a
See,
lot
but
of
you
things
keep
that's
saying
being
that. You
said.
keep saying
I
that.
don't get it.
Okay, you keep saying that. When did you actually get out of your own lane? You think other people can't understand that? That's egotistical on your part.
No, that's not egotistical.
Well,
That's a fact.
I
A
don't
lot.
get it. I don't get
It's a
it.
lot of things. It's a
Naga,
lot of things
Naga,
that. It's a
Naga.
lot
You're
of
never
things.
gonna understand
It's a
another
lot of
human
things
being.
that people say.
Naga,
It's a lot
you
of things
don't.
that people say I don't understand. I don't have to try to force them to make me understand it. It just means
Naga,
that
the
I
word
can't
gives it
comprehend what they
away.
say.
The word gives it away. Understand. It's not a responsibility to understand your existence. You're living in that fucking vessel. Nobody else is living through that vessel. So if you think you understand me, you're full of shit. It might resonate the shit that I say to you, but you don't understand me. You don't understand my life skills, and let alone with you. We're just sharing with each other. Share views. Don't fucking try to prove views. That's a clever game. You're not even fucking
Is
showing
that
me.
egotistical?
Sure, it's egotistical, and I'm being egotistical now, and I'm doing it fucking aware.
And see, all he's saying is just share who they are, and that's all he's saying. Because who they are to you might be different. When you give a vague answer and say they could be anybody or it's all the powers that be, we don't know who you're talking about. That's just trying to shut us up, I feel like. But if you say, well, it's the government or it's politicians, we get a better distinction of who they are. And it's a better general answer.
Cool,
No, no.
cool,
It's now if people
cool.
want details, then they have to do their own homework. If I could say the United Nations, well, who it is, I said, no, now you want me to do your homework. It's a lot
But
of
at
this
least
is
you gave us a general answer. You
that's
feel
right.
me?
A lot of it's public information. It's like when I tell people the United Nations are the ones that actually mandated China to have one child per family. Most people try to say, I don't agree with you. I said, have you done your fucking homework? It's public information.
No, you got it backwards. It's your homework because you're the one asking. You're the one asking. It's your homework.
I've done the homework, Naga. I'm just sharing out loud. What people do with it, it's on them. I don't
Again,
play
you
the.
take it personal, but that was a general term. To say anybody, if anybody asking me for something,
You
it's
asked me
their
about the
homework. It's
they.
because they haven't do their homework.
Okay, asking a general question about the they. It wasn't about, Naga, would you put your life on the line? No. Okay, give us something.
Yeah, I
United
already passed
Nation,
that.
G8, Freemasons, Rosicrucian, Satanic. You can give all kinds of words if you
Yeah, I already
wanted
passed
to.
that. I already passed that. I don't want to talk about the day anymore. If you in knowledge will want to talk about it, I will
Sure,
gladly mute and let y'all talk about it.
you can
But
hear
I'm not
us.
finna to talk
No,
about it
no,
no
no,
more.
you good, bro. You good.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I got it.
So let's get on to the next topic. let's get on to the next topic. But we understand some people can't make a or can't give us a proper distinction of what they is, and that's understood. So back to talking about before we got to that, Sergio was talking about the sun coming closer to the earth. Now in the northern lights. Now, me personally thinking when the sun get closer to the earth, that could cause more radiation issues and cause certain climates to be hotter and cause the seas and the oceans of the earth to dissipate a little. What y'all think about that?
Well, can we entertain the idea that maybe the Earth actually goes towards the sun? Because when they do astrology, the sun is actually based on a stationary sun. This is why when people have their sun chart,
That's my point.
that
That's why I said maybe the sun is expanding because the sun don't move. We are moving. We are revolving around it.
or it could be like a top where it shifts, but it could literally move, like you said. Yeah, I get it. This is where people get lost in the flat Earth and globe game. I said it could move, but supposedly, if we're basing it on astrology, they base the sun is stationary. You're saying that it's
Stationary, yeah,
expanding.
and I agree with that statement too. I don't believe the sun moves; it just expands. It compresses against itself through the core, and it expands outward. You know, and releasing solar flares. What y'all think about the northern lights, though? If anybody else wanted to talk about the sun expanding or becoming close to the earth, or the earth is becoming closer to it, what y'all think about that?
I think that I'd like to go up in a plane or something and get a good look at it. And I think that, I mean, just an opinion. I don't think that we're spinning. In fact, we're under pressure. I know rockets don't burn in a vacuumed environment, so we definitely ain't been to the moon. More than likely, wherever we're at, there's a cap on it, and the sun is in here with us. That's what I think. I think that one of the two's rotating. Either we're on a disc spinning around, or the sun is spinning. It's my opinion.
Okay, so if the sun is spinning, what would we be on?
What's that?
Because you said if we're a disc, the sun would be spinning around us. So now,
Right.
what if
It would
the sun is
it would be
stationary?
traveling the
Okay,
outside.
okay. So what will we be if the sun is stationary then?
I think I think we're moving.
So what will we be then? Will that still be considered a disc, or will it be something different?
It'd be a disc.
A disc spinning around
Yeah,
the sun.
something. One of the two's moving. I mean, it can't be both, or it could be both. Maybe I don't know. I didn't design it, but I mean, it's shit's changing all the time. Just when you think you know something, you don't. Um, I think that it's an intelligent design. Is what I'm trying to say.
it would have
The
to be,
crea-
Lonnie. It would have
the
to be.
creation is it's everything's too uh perfect. You know what I mean? Like trees look like our lungs, and there's just a lot of similarities in this place. Like today, somebody was showing something of, oh, I'm sure there was giants here. Look, well, I mean, is it possible that maybe we're getting smaller?
Hmm.
I think that
Manipulation.
may be the case.
Yeah, it could be manipulation. Again, the little subtle little words that we hear, as above, so below, the four corners. So there could be magnetic pulls. The sun could be its own magnet, and there could be the underground magnet. Some people call it the black sun. They're not
Right.
talking about the earth when they say as above, so below. But again, they talk about four corners. So now we're thinking it's a disc. It could be. No different. It could be four corners. It could be. Now, once again, has anybody seen that? No. So then we're going to entertain ideals. It'll be like if me and KU or you met an alien. How would we
Right.
explain it to everybody else? They would have to
I
entertain
agree.
it as an ideal.
I agree.
So again, this is where esoteric or some teachings, again, is it something that we can pick up with our senses? Probably not. But just because there's two spherical, or in this case, two disc-shaped objects up in the sky, doesn't mean that's what we are, because I have to include the fact that there's a whole bunch of stuff down here I don't see up there.
Right.
So that's a simple. I'm explaining to a 7-year-old exactly how to break that. It's all possibilities. Whether or not we did or didn't go to the moon is another game. But
Yeah.
most people want to go with the idea, well, they did. I said, well, then you have to prove it. Well, they didn't. You still have to prove it. I'm playing with the ideal.
Well,
Maybe they did or didn't.
When I see a guy that's in a professional, we're just going to call it a production, and you see the guy take the door of his space vehicle, his forms of transportation back to the Earth, and he goes to close that door, and that door starts flopping like a fucking piece of fabric. You get to wondering, this is just retarded, man. Like,
it could be
it's
Lonnie,
a
but
fucking clown fucking Rome or some shit, and we're
Lonnie,
stupid.
do not a lot of people watch wrestling?
Yeah.
And
I was
people,
one of them when I was a kid.
okay, and people will say it's fake. I said, no, that's the part you're missing. It's scripted.
Entertainment.
It's scripted.
Yeah,
Yes,
I watch wrestling. I watch
just like sports.
Now, are we to assume that those people, because they watch wrestling and it's scripted, that they're idiots? What happens if people start finding out basketball has magnetic in the rims? It's still a game, and you still have to be good at your craft. But
wow,
just to think that for some
didn't
reason,
know that.
just because some people think they've been hoodwinked doesn't mean everybody's going to be hoodwinked. Most people are going to either be indifferent to the deal if we did or didn't go to the moon, let alone the sun is and the earth is, shape. It's a global whatever. It's the few that confuse themselves by thinking, well, I'm going to prove to the rest. How do you explain to the rest that we're in a cult or that the English language is a slave language? Again, we're entertaining with the few, not the masses. The masses are too busy already being conditioned by driving their cars, working for fiat currency. That's the elite's responsibility, because once you break those kind of people, you own them.
Right.
So the ones that actually didn't get programmed in those particular things, I'm assured that most of us here are been programmed in other areas. It's arrogant and naive to think that what we're aware and they're not. We're asleep in other areas.
Right. Very.
That's where humbleness comes in. And we have to respect that other beings are here to learn at their own process. It is like when people talk about gods. I said, so the gods are supposed to forget about the animals that we fucking mistreat or the plant kingdom that we mistreat? I said, again, that's humans again being asleep. Now, I'm saying this with a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of a voice or whatever, because most people don't realize how much they're full of shit. They're just not humble enough to admit it. So whether or not we did or didn't go to the moon, or they're using a green screen, most people would gladly work for money. I don't give a shit if you're a movie star or you're a singer and you have to suck somebody's dick. I said, that's the game that they got to play.
And a lot of them don't mind playing it.
Well, most of them, after a while, you're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not trapped because they're going to be embarrassed. They found out they got a video of somebody else sucking a dick. I said, no, do you like all the comforts that you get with it? You want to give away all your zeros? You want to be black booked? Their comfort,
the comfort of life,
sure
the comfort way of living.
Sure it is. As we're using their technology. I get it.
Right.
I'm the kind of guy, I enjoy entertaining ideals. But anybody that tells me facts, I say, okay, let me understand your little game of facts. Did you experience it yourself or did you observe it? Why? Because if not, you're just parroting information that was written down in a piece of book. You're playing fantasy games now. That's another child I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a child myself too, and I know that about me. But most people aren't honest with themselves.
Right.
Anyway, it's just a game I play.
I'm going to comment on that. I just it's the pissing contest that really gets me in the YouTube communities, man. It's and the way people treat other people, it just, or talk about other people for one. It blows my mind that for one, you have the audacity to go on a platform and mistreat someone verbally like it's okay. Like it's not a big deal. That you're so much above them that whether you hurt them or not, you don't really give a fuck. But it ain't just about that person you're talking about. You're talking about a whole fucking the female race. You know what I mean? That when you're talking about one and you're acting the way that you are, and I'm talking about you, that you would just let it not be known like it's just common, like it's not a big deal, man. And I find I have a problem with that. And I got a little heated the other day because of it, and I, I wasn't who I like to be, to say the least. And the guy that showed up is a guy that I've been trying to put to bed for a long time. But I find myself falling back into old behavior because when you sit around and you become stagnant, that shit happens. And then we get what happens with you get triggered. You know what I'm saying? And I just need to mind my own and stay in my lane, I guess, because um, it's been my downfall was compassion, caring for others, and I need to I need to just worry about me, I guess.
Unfortunately, Lonnie, a lot of humans have been mistreated based on the color of their skin, their genders, their culture that they brought up. Again, that's just humanity, not thinking and truly feeling, and they're arrogant. Now, if somebody wants to make fun of me, I said, make sure you fucking pay me. Why? Because I don't mind entertaining people, but at least give me my settlement. Give me enough money. Yeah, I'll tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. But unfortunately, there's human beings that don't even have enough food to feed themselves. And then that's where we go sideways as a species.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be about the color of our skin, let alone our gender. But sadly, it has been. And this is where the human race, maybe time for us to fucking just be removed.
And I don't have a problem with that.
Well, but some people do.
Okay, so I got a question.
So
I don't have a problem with that.
Go ahead, Kay.
So, okay, so we know in 2003 and 1986, two things happened that were analogous, right? We know the space shuttle Columbia blew up in February of
What
2003. In 1986, Challenger did the same thing.
I watched it in fifth
So
grade.
speaking on that, do you believe these things really happened and those people really died? I mean,
You want to
because
answer that first, Don?
because we're speaking on space and space shuttles and people going to low Earth orbit and things like that.
I'll go
So,
first if you want to.
so did these disasters really happen in 1986 and 2003? Go ahead.
I don't think so at all. Well, as far as the '86 one, I don't think it did. Um, but I can't prove it. Like Dom said, no. And would I even care to prove it? No, because for me, I guess you could just say it's my truth. I guess so. My truth to the matter would be no. I don't think it happened. I think we had, just like we found out about 9/11. Crisis actors were hired, and it just seems to be a lot of just. But I don't understand. I think it's all about the energy.
So if that's the case, then them people that the seven people, it was 7 people on both occurrences, right? If I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
maybe it didn't matter if there was a 50. Here's the thing.
Where
If
are
it
the
didn't,
people now?
okay, that's what I'm getting ready to get
Are
at.
they inside some witness protection program and they
Well,
launched a spaceship? Like
there's no.
what's in common?
There's probably a number of different things that could have went down. If it was planned, which more than likely it probably was. These were probably paid actors, okay. But if they were real people off the fucking street, okay, they were probably part of the gig and told, look, once we do this, you'll be living comfortably for the rest of your life, but we need you to go here, okay. Or they could have went along with it, and then when it's all said and done, they could have just murked their ass. Okay, so I mean, who knows? We'll never know.
Okay, well, let's say you do know. So I'll give you an example. When they shoot up these rockets, they always go on an angle. Now, if you entertain the idea that there's other landmass and they give them gold, now they've already reported openly that they really actually don't even put the space astronauts into those things. And they reported, oh, it just happens to be all 7 of them had twins. No, they have to report that, hey, something went awry. The spaceship that we're going to send, maybe stuff in it, blew up. So now we have to make them a story. Why? And don't worry about the masses, because they're going to believe whatever the fuck we're going to tell them. So now this is the game that they play. Now, if you ever watch those rockets, why is it always going on an angle? Where is it going? Again, this is where people are thinking, we'll distract them by saying we went to the moon.
And they're always over water.
Sure. Again, this is where people entertain the idea. What about if Atlanta is over there, Germanica is over there, Odin's over there, and we're playing the village? We're in the 7 dry land called Earth. Again, this is why they say nothing new under the sun. Why? Because there's things maybe beyond the sun. Now, this is stuff, if people meditate long enough, you realize, but then how does it serve? How does it serve for me to tell people that there could be other land masses? Let alone, how does it serve to say whoever they are, in this case, we'll say NASA, a bunch of Germans, basically are playing a game. It'll be a little different. Somebody working for IBM say, you know something, most of the things that are being done done by child labor. Most people are going to turn around and say, and you're giving me 7 figures? Yeah, okay, I'll keep my eyes closed. This is the game of humanity.
The game of life.
Sure it is. Well, we're in life, so, but anyway,
right.
But again, it's a game. So what KU was saying, was it staged? To a certain point, I think it was. Maybe it's staged in the fact that they're going to tell us one thing, but something else is truly happening. And the masses get this entertained. Why? We need a distraction. They used to do this with the Romans, supposedly, when they reported, we'd get a whole bunch of people to do strifes in our empire, just to keep the citizens and the peasants distracted. Let's give them more sports, more Coliseum.
Yeah.
Dare not get somebody to think, wait a second, so you're paying a guy to bounce a basketball, hit a soccer ball, way more money than the guys that actually have to fuel us with our food? That's a little bit back-assward. That's a child that's trying to reason things. Usually the adult now that's pretending to be the adult is thinking, yeah, but that's just the way it is. No. And it should be that way if it is what it is. Especially when you find out they're just printing the money. So, hey, we'll give a guy $30 billion. Why? Because we're printing this shit anyway.
Just paper.
I wish me and you guys could do that, but then that would be something illegal then.
Ultimately, would you agree, Dom? It's currency is just an exchange of energy.
Currency is not fiat currency. You have to use energy to obtain something that's useless. So when people say currency, we're talking about energy. If you're talking about fiat currency, no, that shit is just printed.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people, that's what a lot of them live for,
Well, we've been conditioned, Lonnie. This is where people say, Dom, I have faith. I said, most people have faith in fiat currency. And since you do, you should at least try to understand it. Understand how it works, how they print it, how the Federal Reserve owns all the currencies.
Yeah.
But America went broke in 2005.
Mm.
And they don't realize if you factor in all the pensioners, America's $300 trillion in the hole. So what do you do with a country like that? You start looting it. That's why the empire's already moved. Now people say, yeah, but we have guns in America. I say, okay, you'll take your fucking guns with those foreign bullets. If they start bringing food in for the next 3 weeks, you'll see how quickly those drones that fly around all the major cities. You come to our FEMA camps, you bring all your bullets, you'll see how many people will curl up their tail, suck up their ass, and then go to those FEMA camps. Because I wouldn't want to take my chance with the gangs.
That's what's happening.
And that's been done in history. So this is nothing new. It's just different technology, but it's the same old.
It's already set up for just that. When the bully can no longer take control, the gangs, the street gangs, the Sir 13s, everybody are to take control.
Again, I'm giving worst case scenario, but they're already counting on that most people aren't going to do that because they're not going to implement martial laws because it's too much damage. What they'll do is they get the masses to condition themselves. And this is what they do with online shit, especially when they have a credit system in it on a new digital system. A credit system plus an expiry date. So all the shit that people say, the words that they use on each other, it'll be attached to your credit system. So we're openly, publicly talking about things and then wondering, oh, but that won't affect me. Sure, it's going to affect you.
Mm-hmm.
This is the game that people play. And of course, typical Americans, no offense to other American citizens, they think they have rights. I said, you never had rights. That right was designated only for the people, called the nobles. And even that, they took it away from them when they started implementing corporations. If they really want to understand the realm that you're in, you could talk about the spiritual realm, but the realm that you're in is this material realm. And this material realm has rules. And if people don't want to obey those rules, take your fucking chance then. Put a bullet to the back of your head. There's your peace. Bullet to the back of the head will give you silence.
And a rebirth.
Maybe not in this form. I'm
Maybe
guessing
not.
at that point. I'm guessing at that point.
Ro, what you think, bro?
About what?
Real or not real?
Oh,
We were talking about
Space shuttle.
Columbia and the Space Shuttle Discovery.
yeah, I think this is just a big psyop in order to control people.
So you don't think they exploded on live camera back in 1983 and 2003?
Not real people, and it could be
So
real
you don't
people,
think people were on that space shuttle when they blew up? Them 7 people on both?
but I think it could be seven dumb people, you know, dumbass people that believe that they could go to the moon,
And,
which is
so you
which
think they
will.
got on that space shuttle and blew up with that jet fuel?
Yeah, it could be. In which, if it's the case, it would just make me think it's a ritual, you know. So it could be, and it could, be a big ass psyop. I mean, either way is a psyop, because, is whether it's a psyop to fulfill a ritual, in order to control the people, or it's just a psyop, to bring, fear into the people, or to solidify some type of trust, you know. Yeah. So either way, I think it's a psyop. I don't know if you're talking knowledge, you're muted.
Okay. Misael, peace. Welcome to the show. Latrell, aka Coppertone, welcome to the show. No, I'm talking about 1983. I mean 1986. Okay, so I don't know. I'm really curious about them things, man, because they say because they say the bodies with the combustion, uh, they found real small bits of human remains and in fragments. You know, it's just real curious, but with them fragments they found, they ain't really do no DNA testing on them, so we don't know where them fragments came from. So they can just say we got some human bones and debris, but we don't know who it belongs to. And nowadays and age, we can do like DNA testing and all that. Even back in 2003, you know, you can do some type of DNA testing on it. Now, my question is rocket fuel so hot like that it can knock the DNA out of your bone fragments and stuff like that? You know, I don't know. It's a real curious question about that. You know,
Well, man, to to do like if you're that curious about it, I would start from the obvious, and that would be debunk it, debunk the whole thing. Okay, so where were they going? To the moon, right? So can they
no, no.
actually,
Well, no. Well, actually, they wasn't going to the moon. I don't believe.
or
What
where were they going?
1986? They weren't going to the moon. They were supposed to go to a mission where I guess because in that particular space shuttle, they flown that like a bunch of times, and that space
Right,
shuttle was like
I remember.
fucked up.
I,
But
I would,
they wanted to do one last ride on it, and
right,
they were
one
supposed
last
to just
hoorah
go, yeah, and
to the
they were supposed to go
Smithsonian.
out to space and come back
Right,
because
and
that's
then
the
they were
one
supposed
where
to
they
go
had
to
the school
Smithsonian.
teacher on. That's the one where they had the school teacher on.
Right, I remember. Dark haired woman. I can't remember. Linda McCullough was her name.
Okay,
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just curious about that.
okay, so they're using, I'm going to use the word their media, they're using their people to recover it.
But see,
They're,
we know in reference that you're talking about when you say they, we're talking about NASA.
Right,
well,
right.
we're
We're not
talking,
just
we're
saying,
talking
oh, man
about,
of the
yeah,
day. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
we're talking about like a chain of command. So when somebody comes in there, we're giving the benefit of the doubt that the people that go in there to find these fragments, aren't representing them. That's like going to court and the judge is the criminal that we're trying to charge one of their family members. Good luck with that one. So now in this particular case, whoever they are, in this case, we'll say it's NASA, a bunch of Germans, because they were in Canada once, and then they went there. So now they're doing an experiment, something goes awry. So how do we do damage control? Well, we'll get our people on it to report it. We'll get our people to go there to do the investigation. We'll even throw a couple of cocaine bags out there, just to report it. It's not just about taking certain types of men and the police are trying to knock them down. They do this with everybody. So the rest of us, we swallow the story, forgetting, okay, so what purpose does it serve if we did or didn't go to the moon? That would be a more simple inquiry opposed to, well, I think they weren't going to the moon, but it still did happen. Or they didn't go to the moon, but it still did happen. See, this is what I call spin doctoring. They spin doctoring us. It's like, okay, we're going to allow you to choose two candidates that we've selected. Now, selection, it's not the government, it's corporation. And behind corporation is generational wealth families. This is why when people start understanding this stuff, they
and
realize,
the crazy thing is, right? They
Mhm.
they don't identify them as like, yeah, we found this person, that person. They say we found human remains of astronauts.
And that's it. That's it. Okay, that'll be like saying, hey, it was a suicide, but
That,
it
that could
was
be
two
any
bullets.
fucking thing. What do you mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. But I was just saying this as a joke. When you hear about somebody, oh, it was a suicide, it was two bullets. Suicide with two bullets, how does that work? But the masses are just going to quickly hear that, and we might make fun of it, and they'll turn around and say, yeah, but he committed suicide. How did he commit suicide with two bullets? At least break it down.
even when you say with two bullets, that makes me think of that dude that was going down there reporting on Pablo Escobar, and they killed him. And then it makes me think about and then it makes me think about JFK because they
Yeah.
said it was two shooters. They say it was Lee Harvey Oswald at the Texas School Book Depository, and then somebody else in the grassy knoll, right? They
Hmm.
say they say bullets came from different directions.
And who's
So
Why?
writing? Yeah.
shots went off. They heard shots in different directions, but they still got Lee Harvey Oswald. But then they say Lee Harvey
Hold
Oswald was
on.
connected to Jack Ruby somehow. And
Right.
I really looked into the JFK. Like, I got to do a
We
video
all
on
did.
that because,
We all did.
like, man,
But
it's a
You know,
lot of shit
hold on.
behind it.
Hold on real
Okay,
quick. I seen a clip of it too. and I seen something that nobody else
So you're
happened
saying
to
there's a
see.
Zapruder film then? There's a Zapruder
No,
film.
I what well maybe so, but what I seen was his what seemed to look like her pull a gun out and shoot him under his chin. That's what it looked like. Then the
Okay,
top of his head blew off.
so now this is the thing. You're going to try to figure out it's factual and try to describe it based on the information that they gave you.
Right.
So now you're going to try to solve the puzzle that they've already manipulated the puzzle a long time ago. That'll be like saying Michael Jackson died. I said, no, he was gone a long time ago.
Right.
And
This is,
speaking of Michael Jackson, he could have been dead in that house for days.
but was that even Michael Jackson? As they
They-
speculate that he was a prince, and they play the game while he was trying to change the color of his skin. I said, no, they probably just put a different person in him now.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that, man. I heard he died back in '79.
Who knows? But even if that's the case, how does it serve to know? Okay, there's a human being that wants to bleach his skin. Why the fuck would he want to bleach his skin?
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's the game that they play. You know,
Well, they say he had lupus,
Sure.
alopecia, some type of a vertigo or something. They said he had one of them.
and
Yeah, I heard that.
KU, it'd be different if you said, Dom, my uncle's the one that said that. Oh, he works for that. No, we're basing it on somebody else telling us a story. Then we don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
So again, it could be more stories that are fed to us, and then it grows legs, and most of us go around. So, well, it's factual. I said, did you experience it? No. Did you observe it? No. I said, so you're parroting information that was written down for you. This is the game that we play each other. It's like when people talk about the Bible. I said, the Bible was written in many different ways. Which one is the truth, or are they all deceptions?
There you go.
You know, but again, it shows, and this is why they did.
They took out a bunch of books out of the Bible too, like the book of Enoch, where they speak about the Nephilims and the
Sure.
giants. And
Yeah, because that would be strange. What do you mean there were giants? What do you mean that the gods were, or the demigods and all that? It's a game that we all play with each other. Those things could exist, and they might have did exist, but for the rest of us, they want to see. Okay,
like nobody has an explanation on why the pyramids or how they were built.
did it show up?
Or when you go over to Europe, how these big structures was built out of these giant ass blocks.
Mhm.
Who moved these blocks to put them in place to make
Or
them look-
why? Or we got giant trees that are. You have now we're showing petrified fucking tree trunks the size of fucking mountains.
Well, guys, it's not a big leap if you start looking at the oddness of humans. Are they creating the sun? No. Where do the clouds come and go? I said, once we realize those images are amazing, the pyramid seems very small compared
So
to
it's kind
that.
of like in King Kong, that King Kong movie when he took the tree and threw it at the sky, and it caused that little defect in it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
entertainment.
Mind blowing, man.
KU at that point, sorry, Lonnie, it's entertainment at that point.
Yeah,
Because-
yeah. Just, to me, it's just us. You're like scratching your head, going, or we're gullible, man.
Mhm.
At times, I mean, literally.
Like you were talking earlier, okay, about boxing. Could people wrap their head around and say, listen, they're fixed? What do you mean? You put $1 billion that I'm trying to launder it, I'll make any boxer win a fight.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Make
they-
it look visible.
But they'll say, but wait a second here. I said, no. Marciano, whatever his name, the Italian guy a long time ago, the reason why he never lost a fight is because there was a lot of mob laundering money. Not because he was better than anybody else.
Marciano was a hard hitting motherfucker. I know exactly who you're talking about.
But
Yeah,
at the
that's
same-
not to say he wasn't a good fighter
Boy,
at
they
all.
were the one to brag about, oh, I broke his record.
But the
No.
thing is, KU, he could have been the best, like Tyson was a machine. But if they tell somebody
Bad
else,
motherfucker.
he's going to beat you anyway, but we want you to drop down at the third round. Why? Because we're betting on this.
Or we're gonna kill you.
No, they're not going to kill them. No, they don't have to do that.
No, I'm just saying they can say anything. I mean,
The black
one of them.
welcome or whatever. That's best
Yeah,
case scenario.
you'll never
It-
box.
No different when they actually throw one of their actors or singers to the wolves. They're showing the rest of their club members.
Mhm.
This is what happens to you, to a guy like Bill Cosby or Puffy. They're doing that to show to all the other members. This is the shit that happens to you. just to keep everybody in check. The responsibility is the guys that are in the clubs, not the people that are outside of
what
it.
they did to Kanye West when he went on all them shows and started talking about the Jews and all
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
Yeah.
He was a Nazi. What they do? They froze
Made
his
him look
money.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They took all his money.
Kylie Irving, and now they're actually talking. Well, he's a good boy now. I said no, because you wrapped him around your finger. He was actually sharing things, but
What about the
unfortunately,
young kid? The young kid that boxes. Look what he was doing.
Mhm.
He quit that shit real quick though, didn't he?
Yo,
Garcia?
what's crazy is I'm not trying to sound all weird or nothing, but I actually listened to Adolf Hitler last speech, and he was for
He
his
wasn't bad, was he?
no, he was for his country,
Right.
and he was trying to
Agreed.
get his country on
Here's the deal with Hitler.
new technological advancement. I'm trying to explain it.
He was with it, man.
And he was trying to get them out of the old world, out of the old way of seeing things, and he didn't want his country to adjust to another way of another country is doing it. You know, like I listened to it, and Adolf made sense. You know, but
Sure he
it
did.
was just like Vladimir. They were wrong for doing what they was doing, trying to take over other countries and stuff. You know, this is not the Middle Ages. We can't just say, "Oh, this is fucking London, and I want to take over London and make it Germany." It don't work like that, you know. But his ideas sounded good, but the way he went about doing things were wrong. You know?
Well, KU, a lot of these wars, even the Third War, it's already been pre-planned with the signs in the sky. So, a guy like Hitler was a paid puppet. So, I'll give you an example. When the barons, the Rothschilds, they were saying,
Man, the
we're gonna.
Rothschilds, you see a bloodline. Them fuckers they're like the Rockefellers. Them people just went from nothing and just came rich overnight. It's like
Well, they're working.
crazy, man.
Well, this is where people sign soul contracts. You got to realize there's other beings. So now, in this case, Germany was under sanction. And the fact that you just turn around and say, I was a Jew, this means a gypsy, you're allowed to trade freely in there. So when the barons told all the Jews, we made all those, things that you can travel through all of Europe, we want to form Israel. When they didn't, they got Germany to go around getting all the Jews, to tell all the other Jews, this is what happens to you when you're disobedient. So a guy like Stalin, Hitler, Mussolini, Tito, they're all on the same club. Now, people are going to turn around, but what about Germany? I said, Germany's just the ones that are ruling. This is why when, Donald Trump was saying openly, because he's reading a script, false flag. What does false flag means? It means another nation's ruling your country. America's not run by America. It's run by Germany.
Yeah.
That's why you have the Germans with the Windsor family.
Yeah,
the
I
Pope.
want to inquire more about this. You got to tell me about it because I actually work for a German company.
Germans, just the German.
Literally, my company is a German company I work for.
Look at the Operation Paperclip, my man.
Tell me about this.
But the Germans ruling? Oh, go ahead, Lauren.
After World War II, we brought all the Nazi Germany scientists here, and interviewing the scientists, they come up with a system to all the files with a paperclip on them, pull them, give them new lives, give them new names. And then, not just a scientist, anybody with a paperclip, put them as high up in any organization as you can get them. The CIA, the NSA, the FBI, NSA, all that. And that's what happened.
That's why most of the head positions in America are run by Zionists. Those are Germans.
Yeah. True, man. Well, there's a guy, man. I'm gonna find the link, and this guy breaks it all down to you, man, and it all goes back to the Templars. Yeah.
Well, the Templars, like the Rosicrucians, they play a role. Again, those are just different clubs. And yes, the Templars play a role because the Templars are the ones that, with the religions, they're actually representing what some people would speculate and say the demigods. So they have to have religion, even though Commerce is what they wield right now. Commerce. You know, you
Yeah,
sell an ideal. So
if you're interested, I'll share the link with you, man. But you'll be
Yeah,
stuck
you
for a
can
while.
share the link, but I'm quite intrigued. We're talking about the space shuttle and
yeah, go ahead,
about the
This
not.
all goes to it.
But,
This
but
all
let's
ties
go back
into
to
it.
JFK.
please.
Why do y'all think JFK was assassinated? Because a lot of people say it's
It was
because
gonna do it to
they
CIA,
wanted
man.
to end the war, and then they tried to say Lyndon B. Johnson wanted to actually do the war, and it's a war we lost, you know, and
He was doing
and
away with CIA. No
Sorry, what's
CIA.
that?
and then a lot of people say, well, it's because he sided with uh, Martin Luther King, and then another side I see is because he didn't want to, like the mafia actually was the votes to help him win. It wasn't just the black votes; it was the votes from the Italian Americans that actually helped him get into office, and they said it was part of the Louisiana mob had him killed. That's why, like, when they knew he was going to Texas, they knew it was open season to get him because he started investigating the mob. His brother, Rob, what was that,
Bobby
Robert
Kennedy.
Kennedy, he
Yeah.
started investigating in the mob, and they didn't like that. And then I guess they lost communication or didn't want to communicate with them once that second term was coming. If he did have a second term, because they in 1963 he was running for president, you know, for a second term. So you know, I'm just very curious about that whole situation. You know,
What happened if he died way before that and they brought in a double and they just killed him off? And all the others are just stories. Because we have only so many, there's many guys that look like me around. There's only so many clones of each other. Call them clones, call them duplicates. You know, they talk about, you know, guys like Paul McCarthy had moved on. Same
Yeah.
with Avriel, you know. Again, there is a lot of doubles. That's why when they had to openly admit, we finally got Saddam Hussein because they understood there's many doubles. They wanted to get the real one. So a guy like, what's his name? Even though, you know, they talk about the
Osama
greenbacks.
bin Laden. What about him then? They
Yeah,
say they dropped his body in the ocean.
yeah,
Man, if that ain't the most sketchiest shit. Now, what if the government really has his
Yeah.
body? If they did kill him,
sure,
has his
sure.
body somewhere in a fucking tomb or somewhere, you
Mhm.
know?
I mean,
Do
the
you,
guy,
They do it over the ocean.
do
Or
you
what if
remember
they
the?
never killed him and they killed somebody else and said
Yeah.
it was him, and now Osama bin Laden is somewhere roaming around under a different name, you know?
Do you remember KU when when they did the movie called Trading Places? When they made
Yes, Eddie Murphy, right?
yes, Eddie Murphy, yeah, and two rich light skinned men decided for $1, let's see if we can make a black man rich and a white man poor.
good
So hey,
movie.
so how about we do this? How about we put in a dark skinned president with a woman to a man that's actually pretending to be a woman? That's fun. Let's fuck America over.
It's where, yeah, it's a game.
Especially when you follow and realize when Obama was president, more money was actually spent and looted during his campaign for 8 years than all the other presidents before them because people were being distracted. Oh, we got a white woman as a chancellor. We got a black man as a president. No, these are club members. And it doesn't matter if you're dark skinned or light skinned. You're a club member, you're a club member.
Right.
Now, America would turn around and say, well, we give a damn about Donald Trump. I said, where were people when they were lifting him up during with what's his name, McMahon, a high Mason with WWE, you know? And why did he have to change his name from WWF to WWE? Because the royal family wanted the worldwide federation. They wanted that name, so he had to give it up. Again, this is public information. Just people don't know how to comprehend and put it together. They think, oh, America's its own country. No. America's been ruled by United Nations for who knows how long. Same with Canada, same with Australia. You know, just because it's a body of water. Again, this is the game that's played on us. That's why I say it's an anchoring game going on here.
We're all
Now,
just a bunch of fucking slaves, man.
we could be, but a lot of us choose to come here. You know, it's different to say, oh, it's a slave. No, If people want to have a lot of cars, that's their choice. It's arrogant to think that they create the cars.
See, it's they've done this thing, and I say they. I'm talking about the controllers, and I'm talking about the people. I'll put it. I can't put a name on it, but the elites, the ones that are behind the scenes, the ones like Rothschilds and
The
them. They're
ones
not.
that are involved in the government, you're saying? The Rothschilds?
They're not. They're not the top of the tier, man. Rothschilds are not top of the tier,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but they own a lot of banks, and
they
you
they
know,
Listen to
do.
them.
But they're not the top.
Okay.
There's
But what?
about there's more, but here's
who
here's
are
here's what
above
I'm
the
getting at.
Rothschilds? That's a good
That,
question.
that, that what they were able to do this shit for so long, okay? Say pull the wool over our eyes for so long because we, and I'm talking about as a society, especially between the white race and the black race, they have played us against each other since I've been alive, okay? And how come you never hear about white on Asian crime or black on Asian crime or you know what I mean? It's always white or black, and we bought into a hook, line, and sinker, man. But you know what? I can go anywhere in the town I live in and be around anybody. Now I have one fucking problem, man, and I get along with everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that you could probably do the same. But yet they'll say that there's the division, okay, and and not only that, they'll go out and they'll say, we want you. This is your job. You're in human relations, and you work for the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. We want you to go to the urban areas where there's a high population of black community, and we want you to make sure help them get an ID. Why do they need your fucking help to get an ID, man? They don't.
I
You
guess.
see what I'm saying?
Okay, Lonnie, if I can share.
Yeah.
The indoctrination, how it enforces, it's the masses. It's us. Now, when somebody says that somebody's white or black, I've had friends that are Nigerian. They're not black. I've seen
Right.
people that are albinos. They're not white. As long as we play that game, they're laughing.
Yeah.
So now,
I,
when people, that's one indoctrination. The other one is they think that they're the human form. They think they're the gender. That's more indoctrination. Now, I get you have to label each other, identify each other, but how do you identify something that's black, like a phone, and the color of a man's skin? Now, I'm European, and if I'm tanned and I'm around an albino, I'm a dark skin. If I'm with somebody who's Nigerian, I'm light skin, but I'm not dark or black. I'm not black or white. That's designated for black and white magic. Now, they understand that stuff, but the masses are the ones that are the they. We're the they. We're the ones that fucking play the indoctrination game. The elites don't do that. They pay people to do that shit. That's why they pull out certain people out of the police academy. They pull people out of the university. If anybody can solve that question, you'll get $1 million. Why? Because you're going to work for one of our companies. We're the ones that sell each other out. It's kind of like watching, what's the movie called now? I think Michael Jordan did it, and then I think LeBron did it, the comedy one, the cartoon one.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. You had one small guy, and he was manipulating all the giants. We're the giants. We're the ones that in numbers. But we play all this game. Black Lives Matter. Fucking animals matter. I said all humans matter. But unfortunately, we treat each other like shit, and it comes in the form of ignorance. Now, anyway, again, I went sideways again. I apologize, KU. You were
No, you're
talking
good.
about, well, it's KU's channel, and he was
Yeah.
talking about Kennedy and all that. My apologies.
All right, well, down go. You dropped off?
Yeah, he'll be back. I don't think he.
Yo, so roll, bro. What you over there thinking, man? You got quiet, bro. I'd like to hear a little bit of your sentiments, bro.
I mean, this is just not my field. I just don't talk about stuff like that. So I'm just, I just be listening. So I don't. Yeah,
Well,
I think
well, come
there's
on,
certain things that I need to.
come on in, bro. It's like it's your show too. It's all our show. Go ahead and build on something. Been quiet for a while. I like to hear the fascinating topics you talk about because I can relate to you. It, the only thing it was, bro, it was just that day thing. No, no offense, bro. But other than that, bro, like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead and build on something, bro, because I like the way your mind works.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go, man. I gotta do a couple things before I go to bed, and it's getting kind of late.
All right, do your thing.
All
Nah,
right,
before
man.
it's too late, bro. You good, man? You
Thanks
ready
for
to
having
come
me,
up?
brother. Hey, now I got much love, man, and I'll talk to you soon.
Salute, bro. Salute to all of y'all.
Yeah, and
Everything
much love in
good,
the
bro.
chat, man. Everybody, take care. Have a good evening.
All right.
Already.
Catch
All
you on the
right, I'm out.
Peace. Oh, okay, okay. We got bro coming back up. Let me let him back up. Peace. Welcome back.
I come in peace.
Welcome back, bro.
I just ask
So,
not to be supervised. That's all.
Latrell, I see you. I see you in the back, man. Salute to Latrell. Latrell, I see you, man. Go ahead and come up on the show, man, if you want to. It's all love. We building. Welcome back, y'all. Wait. I'm gonna mute my mic, man. I'm gonna let you and Raul, man. Y'all do y'all thing for a minute, man. Go ahead. I want you brothers to build, man. And share y'all information with the audience. If you brothers don't mind.
Oh yeah. I'm cooling, bro. I don't have no topic at hand that I want to talk about. That's why I'm just being the cut, just listening. But if there is a topic that come about, and I have an opinion about it, you know, anything, I'm definitely gonna come in. Don't no, don't think that this conversation get to me, bro. Now I've been doing this, I've been doing this, for a long time. So
Yeah,
definitely won't
most
definitely
definitely. Most definitely.
definitely won't let the conversation get to me. I get to the conversation before it get to me, bro.
Yeah,
So
there you go. You get to the conversation. I love the way that sounds.
yeah, bro. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with them conspiracies about JFK and shit. I always been curious about that. With certain conspiracies and shit. Even Martin Luther King, because like for some of them murders that happened in the '60s and just shit that went down in the '60s and '40s, the 1960s and the 1940s, when things went down during them periods or moments, it's like they never found no murderers, right? They never found none of the people that did them things.
Right.
It's like they threw it on people. You get what I'm saying?
How you
For
know what
sure.
happened? How you know that happened?
That's what I'm saying. How I knew them events actually happened. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of misleading stuff behind the Martin Luther King murder, the JFK murder, John Lennon, John Lennon murder. They say somebody just walked up to him and just shot him.
But how you
You
know
know
that happened?
that part. That part.
Yeah,
That's what
how you know that happened to John Lennon?
because it was written. It was reported.
So they also reported the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was written.
Yeah.
They reported it. Yeah, it
It's
was published. I guess that's what you're saying. It was published.
published or written, yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same sense.
Yeah, so if they gave you John Lennon and they gave you Jesus, why you accept one and reject the other?
Oh boy,
They gonna have you put,
that's a
they
big
gonna,
question right there for me. I ain't even gonna
yeah, they
stop.
ain't gonna have you put your hand on John Lennon's biography in the court.
Yeah,
Ask you, not have you to do it. Ask you, suggest, recommend, or you know.
yeah.
They ain't gonna-
No, you make a good point with that
Yeah,
because it's all something you read.
yeah, that you can't prove to yourself.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Magic, all the conspiracy, all that stuff that you didn't witness. Nobody wants to get an F. Nobody
yeah,
wants to look like they not educated. So you understand how to spell. What about that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I get where you coming from with that. You on to something.
Truth in your face, you the only one thinking all your life. You the only one that ever seen people. You the only one know what people sound like. You can try to explain it to me. You the only one that ever seen color. You can try to explain red to me. Son of your father, your creator, son of whatever. Ain't no one for you to talk to but your God. Unless you're gonna talk to the world that you don't even know if it exists. What he was saying about the paper, I
Say
forgot
that
where I
again.
was about the paper. He said something earlier about the paper, the map. The paper. I know life in that map. I don't know why. I don't know what he said. I forgot.
Bro,
Son
what
of
you
his
was
father.
saying about the paper?
Nah, I think you would said, it was something that's being said, and then I think you or Job was saying that it's not on paper. Yeah, I think it was about where Yahweh is from. I think I said he's from the state of mind, and I think somebody answered and said, "Oh well, that's not on paper." And I was like, you know, how can somebody be from the papers?
Yeah, yeah. The paper alive or something. He said, and that's what I got from it. Y'all, the people understands, man. The language is what's running everything. It's AI. You're not English, I assume.
Yeah,
And
I'm definitely catching on, to the indoctrination, and I'm I'm trying to make sure, I stay out the way, and trying to speak from a perspective like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
bound to it. But a lot of time,
God
you
is good.
know, it feel like, people wanna
Mhm.
drag you into it.
Yeah, God is good. He'll tell you ain't got no answer. God say you ain't got no answer for that.
And sometimes it be me that trying to bring, it's be I'm the only one that thinking about it. So it be me trying to bring myself back. It be the AI in my own mind, letting me know that, this is how it gotta be. So I just be cooling. I try not to create a fight
Oh,
because
you can feel
I know
it.
the fight is
Oh,
within.
you can feel it. You. Oh man, I appreciate you, bro. You feel it.
Yeah, yeah, I could see it too. It's like, damn yeah see it.
Mm-hmm.
It be like you said, the truth is in your face, so it's in plain sight. You can literally see it, see it.
BUT. Yeah, BUT chasing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. On your donkey. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I try to chill, man. That's why I ain't even go live in a couple of days. I just been chilling because at the end of the day, I'm the only one taking it. I'm the only one knowing it. So that's why all of the time
Yeah.
I be trying to speak from a perspective like even though it's people in the chat when I'm talking, or somebody might be on the panel with me, but I'm trying to remind myself, this is a conversation to self, from the higher self, to the lower self, or from the mental self to the physical self.
Mm-hmm.
This is a direct message.
Yeah. Stay in love.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with not knowing certain things, It just pushes you to know, to know that okay, you don't know this, you don't know that, you know, and there is still room, to get to know what it is. I know a lot of people think it's wrong, or taking in a negative way that they don't know certain things, or it's insulting. I like to, realize that I don't know. You know, it let me know that I have the opportunity to know what it is.
Man, God is good, brother. He give you the words to say. Literally.
Yeah, that was hard for me. That was hard for me too. It was hard for me to tell somebody, hey man, I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm learning, that it's okay to not know. As long as
Yeah.
I have the opportunity
Uh-huh.
to know now.
Yeah, it's amazing, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
People are, yeah. Solicit. They be loitering at the store and stuff, bro.
Definitely agree with you.
Uh, Lord knows.
That's why I'm glad I learned how to sit back and listen. Cause before, I felt like I always had to say something, but I realized that not everything needs to be said. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes you gotta chill and listen too. You know,
Yeah.
especially the things you don't know. If I don't know something, you know, I gotta be quiet.
Yeah,
That,
like when they were talking about the fight. I ain't know nothing about that. Boxing or something they were talking about.
but at the
I don't
same,
even know. Yeah.
yeah, it's the same thing. When bro was having the conversation with Drop, I think it was about the sun or something like that. I didn't comprehend what they was talking about. I just let them have the conversation.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of time, you don't have, we don't have to
I
know
ain't
everything.
see it, right? Yeah, I ain't see this whatever this guy doing, sun something. Northern Lights, I ain't see that either. No, not I'm not knocking nobody's knowledge or knowing. I ain't see it.
Yeah, that's what I said about the I think some Northern Light they was talking about and I didn't see it. I just couldn't go ahead and and speak on it like that because I've never seen it before you know and that's why I didn't speak on it, and I even go further to say even if I seen it I would assume that's what it is. I would just assume, okay, that's what it must be to me because
Yeah,
uh my whole life I haven't seen nothing like that, and I don't think it's nothing new. you know it's nothing new but the good news.
amen.
Like some people call it the gospel, but it's the truth. The truth is the good news.
Yes, amen. Like I'm saying, like amen for those that might get irritated, like a real man talking. Amen.
Is there? It's the same thing. Like we say, hey, bro.
Yeah, yeah, bruh.
Is there?
Well, uh, well, yeah. In the spirit, you can see them.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Hmm. The darkness don't comprehend it.
That's right there. Definitely agree.
Comprehend
Already.
it. Now.
That's his sentiments.
Hmm. The brother said something.
You said something, knowledge. I heard you say something.
Yeah, I said that's cool. I understand where you brothers coming from.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Excuse
Well, it's about 2 in the morning over here on the East Coast, and I think the live has played its course for this evening. And I enjoyed both you brothers coming up. I appreciate y'all, and we got to do this again.
For sure, man. For sure. Definitely catch you on the next one.
All right.
Definitely enjoy the build. It like I said, man, every episode, is just
Something different, man. Something different, ain't
yeah,
it?
it's just contributing to the show. Every episode, is what's creating the show. So definitely appreciate the platform for sure
Mhm.
to be able, to express my sentiment, like you always say,
Yeah.
which is yeah, my opinion, how I see things. But yeah, definitely appreciate it, and we will definitely do it again, man. Till
Hmm.
next time.
All right. Appreciate you, Raul. Hey, and Yahweh Engine. I appreciate you coming back up too, brother.
me. All right. Great light to you.
Huh?
I said great light.
Yeah, great light, brother. I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right?
All
Hey,
right.
hey, y'all, what y'all think about early shows, like doing a little bit earlier rather than like 10, 11 o'clock?
Y'all be down for like an 8 o'clock show or 7 o'clock show?
Yeah, man, is hey man, listen. If I get the notification and I'm not busy, I'm coming in, because it like you said earlier, man, it's my show too. Cause I'm showing up, right?
Yeah.
If I have
Most
the ability
definitely.
to show up, it's my show. So
Yeah.
I definitely, man, whenever, like I said, if I get the notification and I'm not, busy, I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely come on and and show up. So I'm pretty sure everybody you know uh that like the show feel the same way. So yeah, bro, anytime, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter for me.
All right. That sound good. Let me see here.
All right, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Yahweh,
Okay,
good
bro.
night, bro.
All right, until next.
Yeah, I might go live if you come back.
I bet.
All
Definitely
right.
the notification.
Okay. All right. Great light. Wisdom. I mean, knowledge of right. Forgive me. You know I'm a clown, though. I love you, bro.